Cthulhu, what do you think? I'm looking for something. Something that I need for one of my potions. There's one. Everyone, I found it. The saffron field cap.
People ask me, am I a good person or a bad person? I don't even know if I am a person. I've no memory from before I met these people. They're the only friends I have, and I will protect them.
Stick close. Anything could be out there. Trust me. Dying isn't the worst thing that'll happen to you out here.
What's out there?
I've seen what it can do, and I won't let it happen again.
You can't fix what she did.
Oh, that sounds simply dreadful. You must have been terrified. Would you mind repeating that last part? Don't be afraid to really slow it down. Let's dig into the details.
Usually, when walking into a situation, I shoot first and ask questions later. Gives me the best kind of information.
The secrets of Archaeath and the Arks. Why we've hardly scratched the surface. I intend to make the first dent. Where you see binaries, I see an alloy. Divine, arcane, wholly separate forms of the weave. I have combined them.
You know, the people who try to save the world are usually the lunatics that end up endangering it. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. You know, I'm gonna write that down. Where's my pen? Where'd it go? Nim? Nim, did you take my pen? Give it back.
Hello and welcome back to the Shifting Realms, where we answer such pressing questions as, would you rather have finger-sized legs or leg-sized fingers? Go.
Probably finger-sized legs. That way I can still exist in society. I just get like a wheelchair.
Yes.
And I'd get one of those like grandma blankies for my lap, and then I'd be like...
Someone who's thought about this before. I like it.
Have you ever thought about how fast your fingers move like this? Now imagine if those were legs, how fast you could go. Absolutely leg fingers, because then you could go at like 30 miles per hour. If two legs can take the fastest human at 25 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour.
You'd move like a horse,
yeah,
whatever that is.
I'm never going to not think about it moving forward.
It's just
also
science.
Taking it easy.
Okay, I'll take the legs on the fingers, but they have to be on the same hand. Because then you have one hand that's just regular fingers.
No. All your fingers are legs.
All of them are legs?
they're all finger legs.
I pictured just two.
Nope.
No, finger-sized legs.
Finger-sized legs.
Thank you.
All right, done. What do you got?
I think I will choose leg-sized fingers, because if I can't be, the way I am now, then I would at least want to be infamous.
What would that allow you to do?
Answer leaves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, at 100 miles an hour crime.
There's much with that response that leaves me more concerned than when I asked
Your
it.
crime is blunt force.
Chelsea.
Yeah, finger or leg-sized fingers. Oh, no, the other one. Finger-sized legs.
Finger-sized legs?
Wait, no, I want legs on my hands.
I'm hearing you say you want both.
Yeah, I mean, ideally.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, let's put those
¿Por
hands.
qué no los dos?
Let's put those hands and fingers together. No, I want legs on my hands so I can go all around. Yeah.
You can do it now.
Wait, do they make those sound effects? I changed my answer.
Sold. Mercy.
Shit. I guess. I
leg size fingers.
Leg size
Intimidating.
fingers. Because they're intimidating.
Can you imagine the jazz hands?
so close together.
Your jazz
Could
hands
you hold them
hurt
up?
someone.
Is the problem? You have your regular arms, but you're
you gotta
holding
get
5
that.
legs up
You gotta
per
get that
arm.
hand strength.
You've seen those small like hand exercise things. They'll have to make much larger ones
Oh my
now with
gosh.
your leg sized fingers.
Can you imagine getting
So
robbed
for
in
your
an
first few
alleyway and
months,
you
is it just
pull
like
out
a
your
baby
hand?
giraffe? Like,
100%. We've seen it in nature before. Don't let me down, Ben. What do you got?
All right, I would also go with leg-sized fingers because imagine how strong you will become eventually, even though the rest of your body will be ragdolling around as you get dragged along by your 10 legs that are fingers. But there's still, the fingers are still pretty prehensile, right?
Yeah,
so imagine
yes.
the things you could grab onto. You could climb up a building like King Kong.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, or Spider-Man. Yeah, I would be
Much more terrifying.
I would become like a superhero.
A superhero?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I think there'd probably be some
don't
kind of
discount the
credit
2
at this
legs
point.
that you already have. You have 12 legs
I have
total.
12 legs, yes. I get ambulate just like this.
They're still
I can spin
fingers,
like a
people.
wheel. Yeah.
Well, I have one follow-up question for you all. It's really important. Think about this for as long as you can, and then give me a really meaningful, deep, responsive, good answer. Who's ready to get shifted?
I'm
mean.
Shifted into finger legs.
I hate it. What happened last time? What happened last time on the Shifting Realms? The Shifting Realms got a little bit interesting as we navigated. Finally, making it into the small council. Silas's only real goal since arriving to the city.
Yep.
Making it inside, finally making it past the tour that Sir Flick Talia graciously put you all on. We had some people get tapped to become royal attendants for Lady Ari. Somehow made it to the meeting before Silas did. As you were finally brought in,
Story of my life.
Silas adheres to the contract that was brought forward, said, I am to deliver this message to you privately. So, some of the party left. We had Jubanu, we had Enoch, we had Ireless, and we had T-posing Icarus being brought out.
The T is for time.
The T is for time. Doing a small little tour. Sashaying up and down the hallways of South Point Keep, holding up various objects like lamp, fork, rock,
little fork,
shoe. Do these things mean anything to you, Enoch? To which he said, I think you're hurting my feelings.
There were many microaggressions that were carried out as we walked along the palace.
The best of
Javan is a fantasy equivalent of a boomerang.
But I did teach Jubanu
I hate it.
fork is which.
Eventually, there was a request, okay, this is not working. You know what I do know about forges? I'd like to be taken to a forge. And taken to a forge, you were.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it was an inoperable forge that had been there for several years, unlit.
Who knew?
I mean, certainly not the plaque.
Certainly not us who asked no questions on the way to the forge.
Take us to the forge. Sure, it's a good spot on the tour. I'm surprised Sir Flick Talia didn't already show you this.
Wow, yeah, skip the forge.
Inside, he was on a time crunch. Yeah, that was the short tour.
Stalling for time.
Stalling for time. Inside the receiving yards, we have Silas choosing to wait until the rest of the small council issues their report. We had a couple of people that we met. We met Tanitha Eridus, who's going to be the agricultural guild head. We met Arcades, the ancient lizard folk who is everybody's grandfather and is willing to give you hard candies from who knows where he's pulling this out of. Of course, Lady Ari was there with her 2 attendants, Jukari, as well as Desta, of course. In addition, we also had the captain of the guard, Saventus, the female Triton. Standing off, being a total Chad, Lucius Darenoctum, who is exchanging a couple of nods back and forth, and eventually a nod to Flick as well. And of course, we cannot forget little Carestus, Algary Carestus, the court mage who delivered some really troubling news, but still with a smile on her face, talking about the remarkably terrible things that have been happening in and around Port Haefene.
So many people died.
If I was to be terminally ill, I would want her to tell me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, get Algary.
Hey,
please.
There's plenty of session
Patch
left.
Adams moment.
Ooh, sorry.
Damn,
But the most important news that was delivered. Maybe she's got one in there. I don't know. The most important news that was delivered was that there's a retinue of individuals from House Liren who are on their way and are set to arrive to the city of Port Haefene in 1 week's time. Lord Desta Esters wants to know, Master Slayer, no, Silas, what do I tell them? Do I tell them that they can continue on their way? Or do I send them away, certainly causing division between our houses, our line? You agree? You'll do your best. Some words are exchanged between Kennedy and Silas.
Hey, bestie.
You get over it. You'll work through it, right? All good relationships. You got a little bit of thing. It's okay. You chose to air your dirty laundry right next to the small council, but that's also okay.
That seemed like the perfect moment.
I don't have any dirty laundry. I have a job.
Make your way back.
I do my laundry.
You'd be like, John is doing his laundry in the center of the courtyard.
No one else was.
Wasn't a line is your answer? There wasn't a line. I didn't.
Does anybody have fabric softener?
I'm pretty sure Arcades would. You finally make your way out of the manor of South Point Keep. Kennedy heads forward to go and meet with the rest of the group that is taking a look at the plaque by the inoperable forge, as Nim hangs back a little bit to share a brief conversation with Silas, trying to figure out, what was that all about? What's going on? I thought you two were becoming the best of friends. And this conversation is cut short, as bursting out of the third story, the upper floors, through a stained glass window, shattering, breaking as it comes raining down below, you see a cloaked figure in blacks and tans. And as they make their way towards the ground, there is no fall damage that takes place as a small poof of cloud stops them. They land lightly onto the ground below. You were able to see Nim, because Kennedy had pointed it out, the shoes, the little wings that were on the shoes, that pale blue color. Not just that, as they finally land and begin to take off at breakneck speeds with the shouting of, "Thief! Apprehend them! Stop them!" You see that the cloak whips open for a brief moment, and across their chest in midriff, it appears as though they have bandoliers with small vials, potions, and various alchemical substances strapped across them. There's also a small messenger bag that seems to be cinched quite heavily, like it's a back fanny. The cloak quickly covers this back up. You see a flash of light as the final shards of stained glass fall down, and it looks like they are wearing some type of choker. And the choker appears to have a number of silver, brass, gold, and metallic icons around. And as they take off, they are already hurtling outside the grounds through the gates. This is where we arrive in tonight's session. Mechanically speaking, it is important to know, Nim, Silas, you are near the front door of the keep. You are nearest to where Ramshackle, the wagon, as well as Miza and the Steel Defender are currently docked, if you will. Kennedy, you're a little bit further away in between the front door with these two folks and the rest of the party who are still in an interior courtyard by the forge. The group of you that are by the forge, you could not see this happening. Although you heard the shouting, you heard the alarms as they were going off. I want to start with the interior courtyard group tonight. Thief! Stop them! Alarms. The bells ring. Icarus stops T-posing.
Oh my god.
Shoulders are going to be sore.
So there was a formal court pose earlier in my school. Only the most dire of situations.
Just meditating.
Impressive how long you held that for. They cannot have been comfortable.
Well, you see, the training wasn't easy.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, we're late.
I don't mean to interrupt. Ding, 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 ding.
What is that?
I go running.
Yeah, I do as well.
I'm also gonna go running, and I'm gonna make a mental link with Miza, and I'm gonna ask, like, Miza, what do you see?
Miza is napping.
No, last episode I said, Misa to me.
Yeah, she started walking. She made it about halfway. She leans up against something. She opens her eyes back up again, and she continues walking forward. She can see Kennedy. Because she's almost to where Kennedy is.
Misa, what do you see, girl? What is it?
You get an image of Kennedy.
So useful.
Jimmy, hurry, Misa. Faster.
She picks up the speed a reasonable amount. Now, you all take off running. You start running towards Kennedy. Kennedy, what are you doing?
So I
you can see both parties.
Did I see the thief?
You would have heard it. You would look around and you would have seen them as they were just falling onto the ground.
That's awesome.
Just enough time to see their shoes.
Would I be able to contact Patricia in my brain and Patricia and see if she can map out a layout of the city?
Whoa. Yeah. Beautiful. I need you to do me a favor. Go
Yes.
ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oh yeah.
You got this. You got this.
First roll.
You got GPS.
This is huge. Yeah, turn it on. Oh my gosh, my location services were off. You forgot.
It's a Garmin.
Ah, damn it! I silenced it.
Wait, I just gotta make a call real quick.
I swear to God.
That would be a 10.
Okay. With a 10, you would hear Patricia respond, "Young master, I am more than happy to attempt that, but, however, it may take me some time. Shall I still begin?"
I'll say in my head, yeah, and I'll take off running in that direction.
Okay, beautiful. You take off running in that direction, and that's going to essentially get you to where we've got Nim, where we've got Silas coming up this way. You would be passing Misa, who is making her way towards Jabana, who is now rounding around the corner. As the group comes in almost together, the front, Nim, Silas, you see this take place. What are you two doing?
How far away is the guy right now?
So what we're doing here, in the split second of them falling and hitting, they would have landed about 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
In the gathering that is currently taking place with allowing these folks to begin to come this direction, they are already moving. They have made it outside of the front gate, which puts them at roughly now an additional 100 feet away.
Oh wow, they are speedy. I'm going to, since I have the link up with Lady Ari, so I'm just gonna be like, oh, it seems like we just have a tiny little thief in some very fetching shoes. Would you like us to retrieve them?
The casual nature with which you were just calling her, hey,
hey babe.
An immediate response, you would hear her say, "The Royal Guard will not be giving chase. They will be ensuring that the palace is secure. If you are to give chase, I would offer thanks."
Oh, well, that's...
You're twirling your hair.
Silas is just watching this happen.
Like, oh, well, we'll see what we can do then. We are at your command.
Now, did you remember to do that in your head?
No, I didn't.
There was one other piece of information that you would have. She responds back a second time, and she says, "Thank you. If what they have stolen is what I believe that they have stolen, it is of dire import, then we retrieve this. It is an artifact that has been passed through the Stormwave family for many generations. My husband will be quite cross."
All right, well, we'll do what we can.
Allowed?
What? Oh, yeah, absolutely allowed. Yeah.
I hear that, right? Because
it's a party line.
Yeah.
You just hear this.
You sigh in your head.
98% Kennedy.
All right.
Enoch, catch! I jump into your arms and go into Tulu's sight.
Amazing. And Tulu was resting on the Steel Defender. So, Tulu, you immediately see what is coming as the rest of the party comes barreling around the corner there. Kennedy is there, Mize is there, Jabana is there, everybody's there coming in. But before we get to the party coming together, Silas, what were you doing during this?
Nothing. I am watching them run I'm watching all of the guards storm out. There's a storm like happening around me. People are running. Kennedy is barreling in my direction. Doesn't seem like it's for me, so that's good at least. Kennedy would not come closer if they wanted to give me harm. They would do it from over there.
You would never see Kennedy if Kennedy wanted to come so far.
But I'm just observing this individual. And I'm going to like move forward, but just trying to maintain like eye contact with them as I'm studying.
Okay. What I will say, as they move forward, you can move forward if you want to use an appropriate like 30 feet to step up a little bit to kind of close that to be able to see a little bit more. You cannot see all of their face as they first land. It looks like they've taken some type of wrap or some type of cloth and they've brought this up around. So there is almost like this interior, a mask is not correct, but a wrapping, it leaves their eyes open. You can see a little bit of skin coming through here as well. And whenever they finally hit the ground, it almost looks like they put some intentionality in furthering the wrapping of the cloak so it is cinched tighter around their face. So you only get that brief glimpse that I described earlier with the necklace, with the icons, and the shoes, and the bandoliers, and then everything cinches tighter. Almost like there was some invisible pull, ripcord, that was just pulled and everything cinched to become possibly less flowy, more aerodynamic.
And with that appropriate movement, what is the current distance between me and this
that
individual?
would now be a separation of 110 feet.
Okay.
Okay. Now here's the question that I have for you all. I will allow you all to be together, to have made it around. I've given them their round of movement ahead. The question I have, are we going to chase them or not?
I am.
Yeah.
Airless jumped into my arms.
That could mean anything.
And I saw everyone else running, so I'm just running, following these two, but also very uncomfortable right now.
Again, you all gather here. We're going to say Silas is a little bit 30 feet ahead of where the rest of the group was. We can say that
like the
has
gate?
been closer up to the gate itself. Still 110-foot distance, which is what we will then clock for you. I'll put a little bit of space behind the rest of the party compared to you then appropriately. That's not a problem at all. No big deal. You can have Misa. Are you bringing the Steel Defender?
Yes, it's actually faster than me. So as soon as we go around the corner, then I will...
You nod to it.
Give instructions to it that it needs to follow us.
Activate, save me, run. Beautiful. We're about to make this happen, so let's go ahead and do it. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good start.
I'll add my giant initiative bonus to this roll. Okay.
Is this worth using some of my BS dice?
Very important.
Maybe. All right. Who got 20 or higher?
I have a couple different sources.
What'd you get?
A natural 20.
What'd you get?
Oh, nice.
What was your total?
20.
Okay.
I started looking for my modifier. Oh my god. Sorry. I have a 19 on the die, and
What's your
then
total?
I have 21.
We were closest.
We were closest, exactly.
It makes sense. All right. 21 coming in Nim. 20 even. That's very good. That's going to be really helpful. Silent. Wow. Okay, interesting. All right, 15, 20 range.
Tulu rolled a 17.
Okay. For the purpose of this, I will let you control both you and Tulu on one turn. Okay. So no need to roll separately for Tulu.
Not 17.
Not 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Only for the cleanliness of what this is going to be.
Gotcha.
15, 20?
15.
Okay. 15, we have Enoch.
Saw now, folks. That's probably the highest initiative I'll ever roll.
Let it be known. 10, 15?
13.
13, 12?
I got 12, yeah.
And 10.
Okay. 13 for Kennedy.
T-pose
12
still.
for
Yeah, very much so.
Jabanu.
Shaking out the rust.
10 for Ireless. What'd you get?
I rolled a 1, so 3.
No.
Woof.
Big
All right.
old
Amazing.
I was debating re-rolling it, but I would have to give someone here disadvantage. So.
Are you sure do you want to do it?
No, I don't want to screw over
just checking,
anybody
just
else.
checking.
You can't give the guy. Oh, he's too far away.
I could give it to some random, amazing, like
The
butler,
guard.
just trips.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, this is going to be great. It's going to be good. Give us 1 second to get everything set up for the chase scene. We'll be right back. We are back as we begin this chase scene. Let's quickly go over some of the rules and the mechanics of what we're going to be doing during this specific chasing. We've got our initiative already taken care of. For those of you who have not been in traditional like TTRPG or D&D chase scenes, a reminder, you are not going to be able to just dash willy-nilly. You are able to dash a number of times equal to 3 plus your con modifier.
Oh no,
3
precious.
plus your con modifier. Beyond that, you'll also have to worry about possibly taking some levels of exhaustion as you continue to push yourself and exert yourself. Opportunity attacks are not a thing in chase scenes because it is the perceived assumption here that you are all moving the same general direction even as you were catching up to your quarry, the prey, the target that you are chasing. We're also going to be using, for the most part, a pretty standard random table for what is taking place and happening on this chase. As a reminder, at the end of every single one of your turns, you're going to drop a d20. You're going to say aloud what it is. It doesn't affect you. It affects the next person in the initiative order, which is always fun and super exciting. And I will tell you all right now, and I'll tell you all as well, they're not all going to make sense, but the die tell us what happened tonight in these alleys. In these alleys.
These back streets.
100%.
Back streets back.
Whatever.
All
right. You were quicker.
Thanks, bestie.
Again, this is over. You win if you can win at this whenever you have either captured the quarry, the prey has escaped from you all, or if you have gathered enough information to feel satisfied that you know where they're going or what is going on, or you have some other means, some other ways of tracking them that you no longer have to waste or exert yourself or chase. At the end of every single one of my baddies, my quarry here, I'm going to give them an opportunity to straight up just hide and disappear from you all. This will be easier or harder depending on if they've gone around a corner, if there's boxes or crates or things to hide. Have they barreled through a building that maybe is obvious so you know what direction they're going, or if they just blank disappeared. And depending on the outcome of that, it may be easier or harder to pick up the trail. Are we ready for this?
Yes.
Amazing. As we begin, we start at the top of the initiative order. At the 21, that's going to be you, Nim, followed next by Silas with Enoch on deck.
All right. So I guess I'd like to use my movement to move forward up by Silas.
Something I did not say, which I should have. You're able to use your 10, 20, 30 appropriately. Silas, you would have been able to keep your eye contact on them as they rushed out of the gates. You would have seen that they turned left down this alleyway over here. There's another crook. You would not have been able to see exactly what happened afterwards. So you could announce that if you would like.
I'm looking that way.
Okay, I'm going to take the nonverbal cue and also look down the alleyway. And I know we walked here, but I guess I want to use my investigation on the city around us and get an idea, like, is this a place with like a lot of like little Warren-y side streets? Is it a richer part of town where there are like wide avenues? Like, is there a lot of trade around? Yeah, because right now I'm assuming that this guy is either running to get out of the city as fast as possible, or he has someplace to go to ground. So she's trying to see which is more likely. Yeah,
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see it.
Great. Okay. It's gonna be pretty good. So that is a 23.
With a 23, first things first, you didn't need to roll for this specific piece of information. You're right next to South Point Key. Like you know that you're in like the high noble area for the most part. These are larger homes, larger manor style homes. Some of them have like some like back garden areas. Some of them are going to have other areas that are just like add-on carriage types of houses. While there are alleyways in like dimly lit sections of this, they're oftentimes just going to be maybe where you would keep like refuse or other types of like items. They're not what you would see as like seedy underbelly of the city. Still plenty of areas to hide, lay low. As you move beyond this, you would have remembered and clocked that it does open up to a nice little square. There's a little bit of a fountain not terribly far away from here. That would be very open. Also a very likely spot for somebody to try to blend into a crowd, Assassin's Creed style. At the edge of the high noble district, you also would have remembered passing through an area of warehouses. The reason being is whenever people are shipping goods, they want to have stuff fresh and on hand and not everything being brought up from like the harbor or from the lower markets consistently. So there were actually tiered areas for storage. They have their own upper warehouses here in the high noble district. And beyond that, you would get into the wider city, which is a free-for-all.
Okay. All right. Gonna let that information kind of settle down or like settle in and kind of jerk my head over at Silas like, we're doing this, right? Yeah. Like yeah. And that's where
I'm gonna give you one other thing because it was such a good roll. You take a look at what would be roughly right around here at the corner, right about where you're about to leave your viewpoint, your vision. And you would see that it looks like there's a piece of tattered cloak that looks like it would have matched what you saw the thief wearing, only it's nestled, it looks like, into the very wall itself, like where the wall meets the stone pathway. It looks like there is a piece of cloak that was in there and was ripped off.
Silas! And I'm gonna point to the piece of cloak on the wall. And that's his. Put the two together. Put the two together.
Yeah.
I love this. We know this is happening really fast, but I like this better. Or anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Silas, you're up, followed by Enoch, followed by me.
Do I roll for Silas?
Yes, you do. Drop me 20.
Roll for nonsense.
Roll for nonsense.
Yep, it's a 14 on the die.
Okay, nothing happens. You're fine.
Cool. I want to know these two rectangles to the left side of my mini.
Yeah.
What are those? So we've got the alley with the cloak is there, but how tall are the walls there? What is this building in front of me?
This guy needs specifics.
I need elevation.
The area here, the reason that there are these indentations up along this building specifically, it looks like there are like little market high stalls where individuals have stores there and they have little vestibules where they can peddle their wares outside, al fresco if you will. It's really nice to dine and also to shop outside under a little canopy. They're probably about 10-foot canopies that have higher 20-foot roofs above them beyond that. The one that is closer to you over here on the left side looks like it's some type of, I guess the best way to describe it would be an additional, not a barrack per se, but an area where maybe guards would be able to station themselves. Think bus stop, but for local guard or infantry, so they can still stand guard over here at the front gates without inclement weather disrupting them. It's also good meeting locations. Probably about 10 feet tall too.
Lovely. My intention is to get on top of this barrack structure because I know they went this way.
Yeah.
There are cloaks there. Anything that will let me get back to that eye contact on that individual.
Beautiful. Okay, I'll tell you right now. Do you have a climbing speed?
I don't have a climb speed. No, I'm not Enoch.
If you would like, you can go ahead and give me I'll let you choose. You want to give me athletics to kind of manhandle your way up here, or acrobatics?
Okay. Well, I mean, you said they're about 10 feet tall, so I can reach the top while standing. Okay, so I'll make that athletics to hoist up. That's going to be also a 23.
Oh my god. All right, you come over Shmya. You're able to not only pull yourself up, I'm going to give you an additional little bit of movement as you pull yourself up, a little bit of momentum. You can easily get to where you believe you should have seen some type of marker, or you should see where they are going next. Nim has pointed out a little piece of cloak
Right.
Piece of cloth. You would see further down here, there appears to be another piece of cloth right around here. It looks like it is embedded also into the very wall itself, right where the wall meets the ground. Looks like it is stuck there. But you don't see the person.
And that little piece of cloth that looks like it's stuck, it looks similar to the one that's basically directly below me.
100%.
Not like it's stuck there and it's like trying to get pulled through.
Nope. Not even underneath a door. It looks like it is just embedded in the very like wall and ground crevice itself.
I will end my turn going, just kind of like gesturing in that direction with a look of like, well, this is pointless.
Can I use my reaction to I know it's a chase. Do we have reactions?
Typically, no.
Okay, to communicate that to the rest of the party.
You could scream for free.
Oh, great! I love that. Fantastic! I scream for free. For free!
What do you scream?
Okay.
Do like you use it.
No. Go that way.
Go that way. Yeah. Points out. Amazing. I love it. Yeah. Enoch, you're up, followed by me, followed by Kennedy.
So I'm holding.
Well, Enoch, you get your D20 from me for a 16.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Well, I just see Nim say, "Go that way," and
how dare you?
So you were asking questions about like what the city looked like. I run out here and all of a sudden I realize I have no idea where I am. I do not know what this city is. I don't know the name of this city. I have no idea where I am. But at this point, she told me to run that way. And so I start running that way.
Okay, the way you described that was like when a cat gets out for the first time. It's like,
yep, I really wanted to escape, and now I'm questioning it.
Yeah.
I never really thought I'd get this far.
Yes, I'm going to dash. And I would be doing the T1000 run, except my hands are full of hairless.
That's a tough choice. Yeah.
And the Steel Defender is coming behind us.
If only you had more legs.
Beautiful. Alrighty. So, 30-foot base, 60-foot dash?
Yeah.
Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
That question.
Nim points that way. Do you run straight down this way here, or are you going to run down the alleyway that they had seemed to be looking down?
I'm running in the direction that she pointed.
What way did you point exactly?
I'm following instructions.
I pointed where Silas was looking, like down the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Would your guide or point have directed them this way or this way?
I would have been like...
through the building.
Through the building.
Juggernaut it if you want.
Yeah.
I'll allow you to try it.
I'm not going to juggernaut through the building because I'm carrying airless.
Okay, this is 60 feet straight ahead in the general direction that Nim would have been pointing.
Okay, that's where I went.
All right, D20 please.
Hold on, I did.
Works for me as well. 11. Nothing happens. Ooh, fortunate. Alrighty. Let me do
nothing happens for the whole time. We're just rolling these
That would have been
D20s.
super unfortunate. Really quick, let me count. Let me look both left and right. So
everyone track his eyes.
So I can disrupt all the things that are happening here for real.
Metagaming.
No.
What? All right. Beautiful. All of you who are here in the... Really, all of you are actually clustered in around. The only individual that probably would have a little bit of challenge seeing this person would be Silas now, just because of the weird overlap of where they are and what is going on. The rest of you would see that the cloaked figure comes squeegeeing out from one of the crevices between the ground and the wall.
What?
Cute. Rude.
Excuse me?
Have somebody help me.
I can't reach there.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's close enough.
As they come squeegeeing out
I think
That's okay, don't worry about it.
That one only stays prone. Yeah.
Definitely see it. Yeah, only fair. Only fair. As they come squeegeeing out there, and it looks like it is. They don't look uneasy. They look like this is just another Saturday night type of energy, type of thing. As they squeegee out, they don't fall prone, as our map would suggest. They are just standing there, and it looks like they are putting their hand back onto the wall. And it is the end of their turn, and nothing happens. Kennedy, you're up, followed by Jabanu, followed by Aralis. What are the chances?
Oh, great.
Right.
I got 1 in 20.
How far away am I from
Slightly higher because it seems like there's like a couple.
the building with like the indents and then the 3 indents?
Yeah. So with each of these being 10 instead of 5, it's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Will get you to the edge of the building right here. Here.
So hard to catch this person.
I have an idea.
How far away is the guy?
The individual who was cloaked, you help him with count. Yeah, you already started, so I'm not going to try.
230,
Oh, nice.
roughly. Give or take a few feet.
They are that distance. You would have to. I would give you this. If you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, and I think I'm right, you would not have a vantage point on them from where you're currently at. You would have to get on another building.
Okay.
You probably wouldn't have vantage to see them until you were somewhere like right here,
Got it.
because of the other rise of the building and where they're actually standing.
And then how far away is that building that you just pointed at?
Yeah. The building that I just pointed to, for you to get there, 10, 20, 30, just to see if you're able to climb up on maybe some crates or things here. You could easily probably make it to right around here on your turn.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And
give me a quick athletics or acrobatics just to see.
You can do it, Kennedy! I scream for free.
Inspiration.
I dropped my dice.
Who gets inspiration?
I'm sorry.
We need a bard.
Yeah,
I dropped it. As I make my way there, though, I'm going to make eye contact with Nim.
That's good.
Thank
And you go
Sorry.
on for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is truly to see if you miff it. There are in fact like crates and other things. It's the storefront area.
That's an 8. I've rolled. This is my 3rd 4 today.
I'm gonna steal just a little bit from
Sponsored
you.
by.
You can get up there. There's no problem, but you're only going to be able to make it to like say here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else you want to do? Scream.
Nope.
It's free.
D20
Whoever's after me, I'm
Jabanu
so sorry.
is next.
That's a 13.
Nothing happens. Nothing. Jabanu was
Alright,
up, followed by
for
Aralis,
now.
followed by Icarus, and then we are back to the almost top. All right. What do we got going on, Jabanu?
All right. So you know who does have a climb speed is Miza.
Yes.
So
Haunting.
I want to dash Miza's full 80 feet and climb to the top of the building with all the indents.
Okay, so you are going to, and we're just going to start right around here. You're going to come in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You're going to jump essentially straight up onto some of like the storefront area. There's like a nice little calendar and other stuff there. Miza jumps onto that, definitely jumps onto the next thing, or are you trying to be dainty about it?
No, I'm trying to, I'm just trying to be like, Miza, pearl among goats. Jump, girl.
All right. Beautiful. 50, 60, 70, 80. I'll let you get all the way up there.
Do I have a line of sight with the...
Because you do not currently, and here's why, because the building is so tall and you are so far back on the building.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You could draw that diagonal line down, you would not be able to see.
Got it. I will get up next time. As far as my own action goes,
yeah.
Let's see. Since I'm not using my action for anything right now, I will just do like an Arcana check to see what this person's up to.
Yep. An Arcana check. You are not currently able to see them. The only reason I'm asking for clarification is, what exactly are you seeking? From what you saw earlier, what are you putting together?
When I saw them squeegee pop out of the wall,
okay,
Yeah. Ooh. I'm like, what was that?
Yes, I love it. Drop it.
All right. That would be, so I rolled a 6 on the die, which means I got a 6.
It is not something that you are aware of as someone who is on the books of not enjoying magic. You are unaware of what squeegee. You don't know what school squeegee comes from. You don't really get much from that. The only thing that I will, you get something even if it's a bad roll. This looks like it is some augmented version of teleportation magic that seems to be definitely created and tailored to urban settings.
Got it.
But as to how it works, what it is, why it works, why this is allowed to happen, you have no idea.
Oh man.
Drop a d20.
Dropping a d20.
Irelis is up next. Oh, this would be so fitting.
13.
Ah.
Yeah, now I got a good number.
Yep. All right. Beautiful.
Okay.
Nothing happens. I love that. So good. Irelis, you are up, followed by Icarus, followed by Nim. All right, so no complication happens. Irelis, you're lucky. You're up, followed by Icarus, then Nim.
All right, so I should be up with Enoch.
As you're being held and carried, pulled in
the arms of...
That's right.
In the arms of a robot. And Tulu is with you. Tulu's his own bird. We know this.
You tell me where Tulu was. So I bamped into Tulu's eyes,
Yep.
and at the time, he was sitting on the back of the Steel Defender.
With this being something that was like urgent action, there's something going on. Tulu is acknowledging that while he has autonomy as his own bird, he is also not going to leave you unless there is instruction to do so.
Fantastic. So I will use my turn to instruct Tulu to fly 50 feet forward and try to see this individual.
Beautiful. 50 feet forward, and we'll say that you are sharing that space there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'll also give you a little bit there. You would probably be able to see them a little bit through Tulu, because I have described these as like awning gazebo areas over there. So while there is a little bit of a crook there around, you can see through a little bit of that shop vestibule area, and it looks like they are prepping for, it's like they're almost like they're just like holding their hand up onto the wall of this, and it looks like they're channeling something.
And the distance from there, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90-ish feet. So let's see if we can stop him a little bit. I don't know. Cast Chill Touch through Tulu.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Which things?
Yeah, which things? Oh.
Just makes it.
It's definitely not going to hit because I rolled a 1 on the die.
No. All right.
Tulu hasn't hit yet, I think, in any combat.
That's
so,
okay.
you
Tulu
know.
will get his day. However, go ahead and do me a favor, and I need you to drop me a d4.
3.
Tulu is going to take 3 points of mana burn.
Oh, what?
Ouchie. You are channeling and pushing your magic through your familiar to be able to cast this, and you got a nat 1. It doesn't seem to have worked correctly.
Ouch. Tulu thinks.
Amazing. All right. Anything else?
I will just instruct Tulu to try to follow this person.
Okay. All right. Tulu was thinking more about being their own bird. What'd you get?
17.
Nothing happens. Amazing. All right, we have Icarus, followed by Nim,
Okay.
something, then Silas.
Something. Okay. So first things first. Me in the back. Out of my cloak flies my butterfly. And can familiars dash on their own, or?
Yeah, they can take the dash action.
They can take the dash action.
That won't remove any of my own actions.
Technically yours.
Yeah, that's what
It can do its own thing.
Okay, so it's gonna move double. It's using the stats of a raven.
I'm your
So think 100. Just gonna move.
And I'm just going to flap this on here for you. All right.
A butterfly can move as fast as a raven.
Well, you have like a
This
beefed up
butterfly's-
raven, because when you're like, he takes 3 damage, I was like, excuse me,
Supersonic
babe, I hit point.
Wizards wish they could.
What is it? You're in the very back currently, right?
You're taking your sweet time, Icarus, and you just whip open your cloak and a butterfly
Comes
flies
out of the sleeve.
It comes out of the sleeve.
Yeah.
And it shoots out 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Reluctantly.
100.
It seems to have some attitude as it actually has to do something for once. It's been living in my cloak for months.
I think that might be a moth.
What does your butterfly look like as it begrudgingly makes its way through the rest of the party?
For only the most whatever.
The looker goods.
It is a mix of just like almost iridescent light. Clearly not a natural butterfly. Very, very unique looking. It doesn't look like a spell many have seen before.
Interesting. And it makes it 100 feet forward. Anything else you'd like
yes,
to do?
with my action, I'm going to look. Is there a nearby? What is the closest cart, horse, any vehicle nearby with a person attending it?
I will tell you right now that it looks like further down the road, the
motorcycle,
thoroughfare. There's no Vespas, unfortunately. There should be, really. We'll get to that in season 2.
It's more of an Archaea thing.
Yeah, they're new. They just came out with zippers recently. Come on.
The printing press is doing numbers.
Coming your direction, wrapping around one of the corners, what would probably be, because if they are currently a little over 200 feet, probably somewhere like 250 to 300 feet away from you, it looks like that there is actually a carriage or a wagon that's coming your direction, that's being led by a single horse, not that big of a wagon.
Okay, that's 200 feet away.
It would be probably closer to 300 feet away, because it's a little bit beyond where you've had the individual pointed out to you.
Okay.
Further down beyond.
And remind me what buildings are to my right?
The buildings that are directly to your right, it looks like there are a couple of small, storehouses would probably be the best way to describe them. They're small buildings, little outposts. Most of the area closer here, before you get into the shopping district, is specifically for like additional guards and infantry in and around this place. Then you've got the shops back here. You wouldn't be able to see some of the other houses and manors as you get further in.
Mm-hmm. Then in that case, I'm going to run, I'm going to dash, so total 60 feet, just straight forward.
60 would have you sharing a space here, so we're just going to put you up in this cluster of
That's fine. Bonus action, I'm just not going to do anything.
Okay, good.
Or, I'll take a moment to think. Why not?
Do you?
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do with it?
I want to just survey the surroundings for anything or anyone who might be useful in terms of increasing our speed here.
Give me an investigation check with your
Okay. That'll be an 8.
With an 8.
Or a 9, rather.
With an 8, a 9, rather, excuse me, you would have seen that almost directly your right, there is a shopkeep, just like mouth agape, as Miza has just stomped over all of their wares and now bounded up on top. And there's a Santa Claus effect with the hooves clopping atop the shop going on. You're really focused on that. And you barely even notice what they're like holding in their hand, and it looks like they're selling some type of glamour potions that have temporary effects to change how you look. But they're holding it like so, as you're just looking up at the insurance claim they're about to make.
Just come back to just with nothing. And...
My cabbages!
Okay, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay, roll d20, please.
Okay.
A 10.
Nothing happens.
Barely.
Nothing happens. Amazing.
We made it a whole round.
We made it
a whole round.
What are the odds?
Nim, something happens. Silas.
Wait, what? Oh, great. Great. Okay, sorry. I thought you said nothing happened, and I was like, my turn just got skipped. Okay, cool. All right, I'm here. Okay, after making eye contact with Kennedy and seeing where everything's going, I'd like to move forward into the lane that's just a little off to the side there.
To the right over here?
Yeah, to the right. Yep.
Beautiful. 10, 20, 30, and a smidge.
Yep, and no one's really like Is anyone like looking my way like right now?
The only person who has easy advantage would be Kennedy and Icarus. But we know for a fact that Icarus was looking at the shopkeep. So Kennedy can probably see you, Icarus, if there was a high enough active. But I don't think they're actively looking.
Fantastic. Then I am going to use my climb speed and move up the wall.
Oh no!
I hope no one's looking.
I thought your question was silly. I will amend my previous statement. I'm not
Just
Enoch
ring
or
her up
Nim
the wall.
or Miza.
the insult to the people with the climb speeds here. This is wow. Okay, so you use your climb speed, and for the rest of your action, you're going to dash essentially to be able to get up here appropriately. And there is there's unmistakable. And you hear it skittering.
But like demure.
What does that sound like?
Yeah.
I think the hair on the back of my neck is absolutely standing up right now.
And about like 15 feet behind you is just Nim. What do you look like when you're up there, Nim?
I'm just like putting my hair back down, like, oh yeah, no.
Suddenly something else is at eye level.
Yeah, I pretend like I was just casting a spell to help me get up here. Yeah, like, oh wow, magic, crazy.
No, Giovanni's not turning around.
No, it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Anything else?
I guess I'm gonna look back over at Kennedy and be like, hey.
You're both the top buildings.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
All right. Beautiful, amazing. I love it. Something happens. Then it's Silas's turn, followed by Enoch. Drop your d20. This is to affect Silas, mind you.
It's a natural 20?
Oh my gosh. What do you think? What do you think is the most favorable thing that can happen on Silas's turn? But you have to choose, and no one else can say anything.
I was gonna say best.
What did I get?
You could say, I just get him.
You are terrible at following rules. What is the most opportune thing?
Like, what are the in-game rules around aneurysms for?
Two powers.
All right, cool.
Environmental.
Okay, environmental.
Earthquake.
Great.
A meteor.
I will take this gift away. I
want it. Great. So environmental thing, most beneficial.
From your perspective,
from my
for Silas.
For Silas. Can he trip over a cart and yell, giving away his location?
You want Silas to trip over a cart?
No, I want the guy that we're chasing to trip over a cart. I want Silas to be like, my shoes untied.
I can work with that.
Okay.
And beautiful.
Great.
I think it's a very good wish, and I will do my best with it.
I know. It's a little stressful.
Alrighty. It's not going to happen yet.
Okay.
It's going to happen very soon. In fact, you would watch. Actually, we'll do it all together. The cart that you had recently asked about. Is there a horse or something else? Is there a Vespa nearby? Continues coming this direction, and you would see that there is there's an attendant. Looks like they are very fine. The cart appears to have some aspects of some high-lit velvet areas and some light purples. It looks like it's been very recently polished and shined. Most of the areas. This would have been clean after it was on the road before it came through the city. Obviously apparent to everyone here, but especially to you, Icarus. And the cart would continue coming forward down this, getting to almost where our thief is currently up against. The horse spooks, rears up, comes down on the person.
Oh,
Spare the boots.
They're gonna take, it's not very much, we're gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And then you would hear as the horse finishes neighing, it comes down, it seems like it's been calm, you would hear, what's going on out there, Rich Scotch? And you would see something that two of you at least recognize as the grape man pokes his head out and around from one of the carriages.
A curse.
And looks down at the person that he just hit. Good God, get out of the road.
Great, man.
Oh, great.
And then you would hear,
Yeah,
as it looks
typical.
like they bring out some type of looks like it's like a cloth or something, and they wave it out, and they throw it onto the ground of the person that they just hit, the thief that you all are chasing. And then you would hear him say, Henry, forward please, we're going to be late for our appointment. And then the cart continues heading straight down that area, which is going to be making that pathway somewhat difficult terrain to move through, as you have to navigate the great man. Silas, it is your turn.
Great man.
So it's very apparent to me that the rest of, I'm going to call them the party,
Yeah.
have clocked this individual. They know where they are.
It's you from the gesturing and the gesticulating. It seems like they're all moving the right direction.
Does it look like Kennedy can see them?
Okay, you've got a good vantage point. Because you can't see them exactly perfectly, you also know that Kennedy can't see them perfectly yet. You would maybe be able to make out like an arm or a leg as you're looking down and then through one of the shop vestibules.
Does it appear that if I went to a different position on either this roof or if I hopped over to where Kennedy's standing, I could get a better view?
Hopping over and making it up into this area, or even just coming over here, I would give you advantage.
Okay, could I walk with 30 feet?
Yeah.
And get there?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay. So I have a clear line of sight to this individual?
Yes.
Lovely. So I'm armed and not so dangerous at this distance, but I do have an idea. So I'm going to retrieve the longbow, and as I knock an arrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach for that bit of thorn that I had given Enoch earlier to hold the cloak closed, and I'm going to put it on the edge of the arrow, like kind of tie it, almost as if like a form of druid craft got used to secure that there. And at this distance, I can attempt that shot with disadvantage, so I'm going to try. You can just make it happen.
Well, I want the dice to want it for us too.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what happens.
Yeah, just roll it and show me guys. Just roll it, let's see it.
So it's gonna be difficult. So we've got a 15 as the good number. The bad number was an 8. So I have a total of a 12. Do I get close?
A 12 just hits. Oh,
lovely.
This is a thief wearing the lightest of armors. There's nothing to slow them down.
He can't just make it out. Just ask.
It's what it says here on my screen.
I can do a couple things with a hit. So I'll do the damage of the bow
first,
which is cool. That's only 4 damage total.
Okay.
But I'm going to expend one of my Slayer dice for a hampering strike.
Yep.
So we can just cut their speed in half and they get no reactions.
Oh, snort.
Shit.
Or a hampering blow, I should say.
I like the snort.
Yeah.
And it's choose one type of movement. I've only seen this person walk, so I will choose their walking speed.
Yeah, that's awesome. Their movement is halved. That is awesome.
So they cannot take a reaction until the end of their next turn.
Dang.
Dope. And they took 4 points of damage too. That's good damage.
And to clarify, does that mean, since I struck well with my previous intention, has the eerie token attached itself to them?
Yes.
Lovely.
I like the sound of it.
I will say this. This is an individual. Just to make this like narratively make sense, because I believe in the continuity in the head, even though some of the silly things happen. This is a person who is rushing through the city. You strike them in such a way that kind of hamstrings them, hampers them. They're not going to be someone who's going to take the time to properly take this out. They're going to crack that shaft off, and they're going to move forward. The eerie token is embedded in it.
So I will shoot, see that it lands true, and then I'm just going to put the bow away. Basically, I'm taking my bonus action. I'm just gonna put it away, and I seem rather satisfied.
Amazing.
Well done, Silas.
Very good, very potent, very powerful. They've taken damage. Lots of good things happen. Drop a d20. Please balance this out for the world.
10.
Nothing happens. Ooh. I was too nice to change that, but that's okay. I'm going to stick by it. All right, following up, we have Enoch, followed by me, followed by Kimberly.
So I see, this happen, and the person is where their token is still, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm running, but I see that the horse is in the middle of this road now.
Yes.
And I running, and then I'm sure Airless is getting nervous.
I don't even know what's happening.
I
Limp ragdoll.
I issue a wordless command to the steel defender that's running behind us. The glowing gem that I imparted to it when I took control of it begins to flash, and then its two legs come out. Two of its legs come out and attach two things to the side of my legs, and I say to Airless, "Hold on tightly."
Did you become a centaur? What did you do?
It casts jump on me. And
it's called horsepower.
I thought you were combining with it into like a Megazord type of thing.
What's the CC on that thing?
But it's put little rockets on my legs now.
Check out our
that
Patreon.
immediately get incorporated into my legs.
Oh god!
And as I run over to where the horse is, I'm gonna jump over it.
Oh, that's such a cool visual.
What a truly a great visual. As
What
you
in the Mega
you are
Man?
holding Irelas in your arms, you say, "Hold on," and you rush forward. What is your movement?
It's 30 feet.
Okay. Well, so this
60.
This may it's still going to be cool because your jump distance is a lot now. We won't get into the nitty gritty of how much you can move when you move, and you also
It's really cool.
because it's really cool.
Yeah.
And you
I can
move
also
forward.
jump next turn.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, okay, yes, I do the jump.
Okay. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's your movement. That dice is the horse.
Okay.
How far can you jump?
Well,
It just says onto horse.
It says that it triples my jump height.
And no one knows the jump rules appropriately, right? You move at least 10 feet.
That's right.
And you can jump a number of feet equal to, long jump distance is a set number plus strength score, I believe.
Yeah, it says 300 here.
What?
Yeah, after
That says right there, yeah.
Yeah, after I wrote it, it said
strength
300.
score, number of feet equal to your strength score,
Oh.
Which is +3.
which is
Your score,
Oh,
not
my
your
score,
modifier.
16.
okay. And your jump distance is tripled
Yes.
right now. All right. So we're gonna call that a clean 50.
Okay. So the
You're gonna
little,
make it.
We're gonna make it a clean
little-
60.
Oh my
Why not?
God.
rockets activate.
I think we should make it 50.
Okay, done, people. Fast forward. Enoch
horse
activates
there.
his jet. You all would see the jet on Enoch activate down here.
Sorry, I rolled the 10. It
Enoch
is.
takes off 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. How much does Enoch weigh?
A lot.
Enoch comes
Like 400 pounds.
crashing down into the interior of the carriage, and you would hear someone go, "My God, what are you doing here, boy?"
That's how we make wine, baby.
I'm dreadfully sorry.
Get out of here!
All right.
Wait. Did he go like through the carriage? Like is it
He's on the
split in
ground.
half?
He's
Okay.
A hole has come down through the carriage from the top and the bottom. Your feet are on the ground. You are looking at like
We asked for a
crotch
meteor,
sitting in
and
the
we got
carriage.
one.
It's like in The Greatest Race. This is a very old movie.
Well, as we're this is all gone pear-shaped.
Enoch knows what pears are.
I look at Airless.
She can see or hear you.
If I tried to salvage this, if you could reach into my coat You should find a length of rope and 2
Can you please
pythons.
RP what you look like, please?
Unconscious.
What? What are you doing?
My God, I've killed her.
You suffer.
You have to support
severe
the neck.
whiplash. As
Oh
you
no, let's
just
go
jump
to the farm with the rabbits.
Like an Olympic.
Enoch.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I know, I just awkward eye contact
D20.
with this man.
I mean, so Tulu would have seen that happen. So ostensibly, I could come back into my own body
100%
to enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
So if you're
My
telling me to do
bad. My
something,
bad, sheet. That is my sleeve.
I can do it.
I'm trying to ask you to could you reach into my, if you could reach into my coat pocket, if you that would not make you uncomfortable. I have length of rope and climbing pythons for some reason. Perhaps you could fashion a snare of some sort.
All right.
You have your hands raised because I'm over you.
All right. I made a note.
You issue a series of direct yet somewhat complicated instructions, and the individual whose carriage you are still in continues to get out of my carriage. What are you talking about, rope?
I will on my next turn, dude.
All right. 18, nothing happens.
Wow.
Amazing. I was going to say you'd be able to see this, but you're no longer able to see this because you're inside the carriage. The only folks who would be able to see this would probably be Kennedy, as well as Silas. Probably, yes. You would watch as the individual the thief that you are chasing, your prey, your quarry in this endeavor, they've just been hamstrung. They've got their speed reduced by half, and they look down, they break off the arrow that is there, leaving the eerie token in there. And you would watch as the thing that had previously cinched shut kind of billows open again like it's been breathed life into the cloak. And one of the bandoliers, you would watch an arm, not like a human arm per se, but it looks like a strap of leather extends out, and it looks like it's holding on to one of the potion vials. They don't use their hands. The potion is automatically fed into them, and they vanish.
It's like they're working jerking and handiness.
Yeah, but they've got leather hands.
And they are no longer visible on this point.
The other thing I was gonna do.
And as far as you know, that is their turn. D20, nothing happens. Wow, what? Truly, what are the odds here? Wild. 50. Wow. 50.
It only does good things.
D50. Okay, so now we have
Potentially.
Kennedy, followed by Jabanu, followed by Ireless. Kennedy, you are up.
What would you like to do?
Sorry.
I want to walk forward to my vantage point.
10, 20, 30.
And then I want to ask
Yeah, that's a roof.
Patricia. I'm gonna regret that in the future. If she can work overtime and pick up on where the thief disappeared, if I can spy that, or if I can follow footprints that the thief leaves behind.
Okay.
With Patricia.
I'm interested in making a deal.
Okay.
It is known to you. It is known to you that Patricia, as she is now called, is able to essentially biologically overclock you temporarily.
Ooh.
It has a shorter duration than what a typical like 1 minute would be. This is going to be just for like the next 3 rounds. But it will allow you to have heightened senses. It will allow her to work a little bit harder, a little bit hotter as well. At the end,
Patricia's hot too.
Yes. At the end, you're going to have a pretty nasty crash, which will take you directly to level 2 of exhaustion. But for those 3 rounds, I'll give you an additional 15 feet of movement, and I will allow you to have a slight bonus to some of your intelligence rolls.
Take the board.
And she will also work a little bit harder.
Make 4 bargains.
Including, I will give you a little bit of information this round.
Ooh. For the folks at home, would you remind them what 2 levels of exhaustion does.
Gladly. We're already going to start to look at having
Makes you sassier.
EP+.
Okay.
Yeah, which is obviously not what you want during this. Level 1, disadvantage on ability checks. Then we move into your speed being halved. Whenever we get into 3, then you have disadvantage on all your attack rolls and saving throws. And we get into 4 and 5, we're nervous about this because we also can't, we don't have hit points much longer, and then we die eventually. So we really we're going to worry about 3s. And beyond that, it gets nasty.
Just like in real life.
Everyone at home, text 1 if you want Kennedy to take the deal.
I've never done it.
You've got to deal, good man. And you regret this.
Beautiful. Patricia, in your head, let's say, young master, if you are sure, prepare yourself.
Oh God! I say that part out loud.
And then the scene from Limitless happens, and your pupils dilate.
What do I see?
I can see everything.
You literally see there is a rigidity that comes over Kennedy's body, and then almost like it is reverberating down and then back up, and it looks like they are about to shake out of their skin for a second, and then there was immediate there is a clarity that has come over them as you are essentially looking through. You look down on the streets below, Kennedy, and you see the slow flaps of a butterfly's wing. You can hear them. You think you could hear the butterfly's heartbeat. You see Kennedy get uncomfortable.
He hears a man down in the carriage going,
Oh, he's done the thing, and then I'm gonna look over at Silas, like make eye contact with Silas, like, oh, boys will be boys, crazy.
Silas is not looking down.
Silas is, oh, I'm on the roof.
Silas is looking at Kennedy.
Okay, nice. Okay, then I'm looking at Kennedy. I'm looking at you.
In this new heightened state,
You did something weird.
In this new heightened state, your passives have all increased by 5.
That's so awesome.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Do drugs!
Really cool. Your passives have increased by 5.
Only do drugs if they
There's
come with a
15 feet of
bargain.
movement. And currently, you can feel that she is working overtime within you. And she says, young master, I have already clocked nearly 50% of this district. I can tell you the most likely scenario. It seems as if they are moving towards the warehouses at the other side of the noble district. Would you like me to chart the quickest path for you?
I say this out loud. Yep.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened. All right. All right.
An experiment for you.
I will say out loud very quickly, like I'm talking very fast. The most logical answer is the warehouses. That's what I say.
That can't be Kennedy.
Everybody on the street is just like,
who are these people? All right. Roll a d20, please. Because after you, we have Jabanu. What'd you get?
That's a 9.
Yes. Amazing.
Sorry.
Amazing.
Sorry.
It's always Jabanu.
You've got a thing with God, right?
Jabanu, as you are making your way atop the building, over here, somebody.
Did you see the meteor?
That's exactly what happens. As you're making your way on the top there, you see that there has to be some like easy entrance. There has to be some. You guys pass it around. There has to be some easy entrance for individuals to get up and around to the roof. You are right there, and about 5 feet in front of you, almost sharing a square. You watch as a hutch opens up directly above, right directly in front of you, and coming up out of it, you see it looks to be maybe a guard who was shopping at the store, who heard hooves clopping on top, and comes out and says, "Citizen, stop this instant!" And they hold their pike out in front of you, and if you try to get past them, they're going to attack you.
Ooh, I'm gonna jump over the guy. Yeah.
Well, you saw how well that worked out last time.
Really well. It was cool and funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go to jump over them.
That's why we keep you around.
It's a pike. It is very long. They are going to attempt to stab up into Mize's gun. You have disobeyed a direct order from the guards and does a 19 hit, Misa.
Oh, 19 hits.
I guess
But that's Misa's hardened underbelly.
Oh, I forgot.
Surprise.
I forgot. It was a hardened underbelly.
Technically, Calvary is weak to pikemen.
And that is going to be 9 points of piercing damage to Misa.
But they have climb speed.
And as she comes back down, you have to understand what is happening here. You are at like this apex almost of your jump. Stabs up in the gut, doesn't let go of the pike as it comes down, and then is pulled and ripped out as she moves forward. There's damage and there's emotional damage here.
I'm definitely gonna like turn around and like so I can like remember that guy's face.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna keep going.
Yes.
This is unnecessary, but I like to do this. Give me a history check. I'm gonna recall this in my notes.
You know his family line.
I got a 19 history check.
There is a moment, a brief moment, and there's no sound, there is no movement, there is no noise. There is just the sound of like a Polaroid clicking. As you just like get a snapshot of this guy's face, and he continues to call out, "Stop! Stop!" And you turn off.
I'm gonna yell because you're gonna freak out. I'm gonna. Is it a palace or a castle that was the city? I forget.
It's just a manor. It's just a keep.
Okay, I'm just gonna yell behind me. I'm just gonna yell, "Castle business, you dick!"
To be clear, it doesn't look like they were wearing some of the royal raiment. It looked like they were a general guard from this area who was maybe off duty, but still like just coming off of their shifts.
So it's not even his jurisdiction.
He might be a guard for the noble area,
you
but
know what
not
that
for
means?
the keep
Paid
itself.
administrative leave.
All right, you got their face. You want to keep moving forward?
Yes, I am gonna use my full 80 feet of movement.
Wow.
With jump and a little bit of movement. Give me the rest of that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Alright, I'm gonna look around. I didn't see this person turn invisible.
As far as you know, they should still be down.
I'm like, crap. You're like, where'd they go?
Okay. Would you like to?
I still have my action. I guess I'll go ahead and make a perception check. See what I can see.
Let's do it then.
All right. Very good, very good, very good. Oh, that is a natural 20. Ooh, my good sir.
With your natural 20, you look down as you're scanning the area. You look to the left, you look to the right, and you see where you believe they should have been, where everybody seems to be running towards, where people have been pointing towards. That is where they're at. You see that there's a small iridescent feather. That is where they previously were. It is minuscule. It almost looks like it would be out of you're really high up, so it's got to be somewhat big. But we're not talking about a feather that's like a solid foot, maybe just like 1.5 inches, 2 inches. And there's a small bedding that it seems to be resting on of rubble and debris, and it shines and it catches the light, and that's why you notice it.
But I don't find the person.
No, you do not see the person. You are, as far as I'm concerned, you cannot see invisible creatures or onto the ethereal plane.
Well, no, but I think like anything like dust or footprints or anything getting knocked over.
Doesn't appear like they're leaving footprints.
Blood. Gasp.
You can see that puddle from where they're at, but you do not see it in the next area where you come.
Okay, got it. Well, that perception check was my action. So I guess that's
free.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for me. Oh, but perceiving is free?
No. Screaming is free.
Oh, screaming is free.
Yeah.
Which we used on Castle Business.
Which I used on. Yeah.
That was Misa's actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pet Misa like oh, magnificent steed, jewel of the desert. I'm so sorry. Look at that patched up girl.
She wishes she was still napping. Giovanni, roll me a d20.
D20. That is a 9 as well.
All right. Roll it again.
Again?
Yeah. I don't want to do the same one twice.
A 10.
No, that's
I don't get speared by a guard.
I can't make a guard appear. The great man rips off a mask and then stabs you.
He pulls out his little grape knife.
All right, Ireland, it is your turn, followed by Icarus, followed by Nim.
I hop out of Enoch's arms. Thank you for the ride. I jump out of Enoch's arms to get out of the cart.
Say that again, one more time. Say it with conviction so I believe you.
Jump out of Enoch's arms to get out of the cart.
Going up,
Enoch is tall.
up and over. Like
It's
out of the
so...
hole.
The cart is so fucked.
No, it isn't. It's fine.
He's standing on the
It's
ground.
got wheels. It'll be okay.
As your plan is crumbling in front of
The cart
you.
was still moving. Enoch
What butterflies giving you sass? Like, this was a great idea.
All right.
The back of the cart is
100%. You are able to, like, he's already holding you.
Oh
Maybe
my
you
God.
push up a little bit. Ireland, you were up on
It's
top
like a
of the cart.
cheerleading move.
You were just up on top of the cart.
I move towards where the person was.
Okay. You hop down, that's not a problem whatsoever. You were already up here appropriately. I'll have to get a little bit of help so that we can get to where Ireland is or was.
Yeah, no, you're doing great.
Sorry, Enoch. I don't know.
Go, Roger. I'm helping.
I don't know how to make a snare out of pythons and rope.
You get to where you were
Although
at.
I probably do.
You've got your dance.
So I go to the place where the person was and cast Hocus Pocus. You said that there were...
Some bullshit.
I cast Abracadabra.
What would you like to do with it?
You said that there were there's loose rocks on the ground.
Yeah, there's some rubble, yeah.
How you described it. So I can cause those pieces of rock to levitate 1 inch off of the ground.
Okay.
Not much, but enough to reveal if there's someone actually there on top of the rocks.
Oh. I love this. Yeah, you had me on the edge of my seat until the very end of the ask. You lift up the rock, they hover around an inch off the ground. It doesn't appear like they are hitting or bumping into anything. You would notice as you lift up some of the rocks and rubble that a little iridescent feather kind of falls that 1 inch down to the ground.
Just one feather.
Just a single feather that was found here.
I pick it up.
Add 1 iridescent feather to your inventory.
Tulu, come over here.
No fair, I found it first.
If you get 499 of those, you can make an iridescent Tulu. It's a special skin.
He's not here.
Tulu flies over.
DLC.
You've got a feather. You've got a
It's the
Tulu.
collectible reward.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah.
Drop a d20.
1.
Yes.
You're welcome.
If I had to imagine what was the
sorry, no.
most opportune thing for me to happen in this instant, I think that it would be, so far, and at this point, it's been really rapid. What's been happening, you all rush out, but you still are hearing the bells and the alarms from the keep itself, which are really not terribly that far away from. Finally, after a little bit of time, all of the residents, all of the denizens, all the shopkeepers, everyone who lives in this area comes out to the streets to see what is going on. As now the streets are full and lined with additional bodies, persons, and everywhere is difficult terrain.
Even the roofs?
Even the roofs?
And not the roofs. All of the hatches. What is happening? No,
They all have halberds.
Start stomping the hatches closed.
So the roofs are still safe. Everyone comes out to the street level because that's what reasonable citizens do. And I think that's the most opportune thing that would happen for me, is everyone's speed is reduced by half if you are affected by difficult terrain.
Again, you say that.
Words have meaning. Beautiful.
Could have done another rock attack, you know?
All right. Thank you for the roll. I appreciate you.
I thought you were going to say the best thing that happened for you is we were all having a good time.
Oh, well, that's a given, I thought. Oh my gosh, Tucker. Make me self-conscious.
We are.
All right, your turn is up.
Screaming is free.
Icarus is next, followed by Nim, followed by something. Icarus, it's your turn.
Sitting back here, just watching, just first crash through the card. Whatever that was up there with Kennedy. Everybody opens their doors at the same time.
What's
Just
happening
like,
out here? Martha, I think that they're doing some type of test.
It's an Amber Alert.
Well, first I'm gonna have my
Fire
butterfly
drill.
fly another 50.
Yes.
I think it should be unhampered by stupid citizens.
Well, these are the noble citizens, only the smartest.
All the citizens are that meme. Like, is this?
They all collectively raise to the butterfly.
That's exactly
Is this
what happened.
the cause of my pain and suffering?
Exactly.
That's the butterfly effect.
You hear the same person who was calling out to Martha. It must be some type of arcane hurricane. And your butterfly continues 10, 20,
Wrong!
30,
It
40,
yells.
50. The butterfly?
Yeah. Crime!
Screaming is free.
All right. That's exactly what happened. As it moves 50 feet down.
And how salvageable does the cart actually look realistically?
Realistically, the beautiful part about the plan that was done, it will not do well in troublesome weather.
Okay, that's fine.
But there's been nothing that's disrupted the front or rear axle. It went straight through the center.
Would you argue it's enhanced if Enoch Flintstones this thing?
Ooh.
Would I argue that? No. Would you?
Yes. Funny you should ask. I do.
Slower.
I will tell you right now. If you want that to happen, I'm willing to make a deal.
Oh.
A deal.
Take the deal.
Yeah, of course.
The worst thing that happens is you die.
I play Blades in the Dark. I start every morning with a bowl of Devil's Bargain.
Take the deal.
Yeah, okay. Well, again,
Here is the deal. Here's what this is a little bit, I hate to do this.
Do you though?
With a big smile on his face.
I hate to do this. However, in order for that to work appropriately, you are going to need to have a good, strong line of communication between yourself and Enoch.
Easy.
What that means is that you're essentially going to have to commandeer that wagon.
Oh,
You have to get on there, and then you're going to have to come up with some very strict plan. You have to say it aloud as to what you want Enoch to do exactly.
Easy. Done.
Okay.
Well, problem is I'm about 6 years away from him still. So what I'm going to do is with my action, I am going to cast thaumaturgy, causing my voice to boom to a unnatural level. I'm going to slam every door I can closed. And I'm going to say, citizens of wherever the fuck we are, go back into your homes for your own safety. This is state business. Crimes are afoot. Also, if you have a vehicle, leave it unattended. It will be returned promptly. Love you, bye.
You're one of the purge in Port Haefene.
Yeah. So all the doors I can with this. I can do. It looks like 3 things. So 3 effects at once. So
wow, that's a lot of
the biggest doors with the most people.
Okay, awesome. So you yell out, citizens, go back inside. At the same time, all the doors shut behind them while they're out on the streets.
Well, 2 doors. But yes.
Okay, those
For
2
effect.
people are like, okay, and they turn around to a door slamming in their face.
Figure it out!
Martha, I left the keys inside.
You're welcome.
But I'm hoping to clear enough space in front of me that I can move normally.
The people who are immediately around you for the next 30 feet, 100% no problem. That would be ear piercing and shattering for them to hear booming out of you. They all give you a wide berth, but then it echoes around and it gets dulled by all of the other buildings. And while it would echo a little bit, there's also cloth here as well. There's also boxes and crates. And that would kill a little bit of that noise. But you've got a little bit of extra area to move. It does not appear like the individual driving the carriage, the wagon, has taken your instruction to heart about abandoning their vehicles. They'll be returned post-haste. They do look like they've dropped the reins and are covering their ears.
Good enough. I'll move 30.
That'll do.
10, 20, 30.
They're never gonna get there.
With my bonus action, I am going to use Spell Nexus and swap out one of my spells for delay.
Interesting.
I'll use that late.
Roll a d20.
11.
Nothing happens. Nim, it's your turn, followed by something, followed by Silas.
Great. So Kennedy just yelled that it's at the warehouse. It's the most logical choice, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Which way were the warehouses? Like, to...
They were on the other side, furthest away from
Perfect.
To keep.
Then I will keep moving towards the warehouses.
Okay.
Warehouses. Yeah.
Beware house.
Smidge, you dashing?
I'll dash.
20, you smidge.
The guard is still looking.
Yeah. Hey, it's how the roll table works, folks. The guard is looking around. Oh my gosh, was this some type of castle business, some keep business? And they're sounding an alarm. Oh my gosh, what have I done? And they seem to drop their pike as you're moving beyond.
Don't worry, we'll find you later. And, yeah.
Please, do you really say that?
I do. Yeah.
Yes. Don't go to that. You move forward as far as you can.
Great. Yep. And that'll be
D20, please. This is for Silas.
All right. Okay. 16.
All right. Give me 1 second.
That's a lot of tippy tappies. Yeah.
It's probably nothing, right, guys?
It's really stupid, actually.
Oh my god, their boots fell off.
Oh no, what a shame.
Not that silly. The individuals are already out on the street, so that's not going to actually appropriately work here. But a little bit further up, easiest probably for Nim and Jabanu to see. It looks like it's like a cascading effect as it's reverberating further and further away. More and more doors and people are opening further down below, and it looks like there was a band of some sort that was getting ready to set up to perform in the square near the fountain. And they're seeing more and more people that are coming out, and they're like, "Oh my, something's going on!" All these
We're
people,
very popular.
They're
here.
beginning their performance
break.
a little bit further on down near the water fountain, and people are like, "Something's going on!" Everyone's rushing out. What? I should go get to the front. This must be what this is for. And they head that direction.
Yeah, diegetic soundtrack.
Yes. Beautiful. Silas, it's your turn.
I have struck the individual that I wanted to. I did. Everything went exactly the way I wanted to last turn. So I can get to that later. Then something really, really weird happened with Kennedy.
Look at me.
And weird is what I specialize in. And that scares me a little bit.
Weird.
Yeah, you want to make a lore Kennedy check?
Weird.
Does this look like anything I've seen before individuals seem to have been affected?
With no role and understanding your character, understanding your backstory and everything else, the answer is no. You have never seen anything like this.
It's called caffeine.
I've had coffee now. That is not what happens when you drink caffeine.
It's called having ADHD and caffeine.
That just puts me to
I have different
sleep,
disorders.
bro.
So I have a decent enough strength where I think I should be able to make that 10-foot jump over. I think it's a 20-foot jump, so I might need to take a little bit of a hip.
10-foot gap, but you can come through appropriately, move back,
Yep.
make the jump appropriately.
I actually want to get it
over here.
Yeah, my goal is to get to Kennedy.
Okay. Beautiful. I'll allow you to get there within that 5.
I'm gonna fall in his arms.
Okay.
Pee-pee.
Hey, you got a few rounds left.
So, just because I haven't seen it before doesn't mean that it's not a problem.
True.
Yeah, I never saw a giant shadow Dwayne the Rock Robinson before, but these things happen.
It wasn't that big of a problem. Brought the party.
So, I'm hoping that with Icarus booming their voice, I'm able to get close enough to Kennedy so they can't stop me. As I'm going to try to touch them with one of the crystals in my hand, and I'll spend my bonus action.
Wait, is that just something you do?
It is when they start convulsing. I definitely am a crystal girly.
All right. Yes.
Was that an amethyst?
There's no
God.
there's no role necessary for this. You're not intending harm per se. This is just a casual check. You reach out a hand to Kennedy, and Kennedy is remarkably still. There is complete control over the machinations of your body. And you reach out a hand with the crystal on there. It does not grow warm. There does not appear to be any effect that you would be looking for. You feel a hand. You actually would hear a hand as the particles of air splitting around it.
And I want to ask as I place my hand on their shoulder. Are you all right? While using predator senses.
No. Your response?
I'm looking at you from the corner of my eyes, and then I'm darting
hi.
back to where I'm darting. My eyes are darting back and forth between. That's the only thing that's moving. It's just my eyes.
Patricia's just mad.
That's a weird cowboy.
My secret.
My secret.
That's another great episode name.
My lord.
And I'm going to speak very fast. Yes, I'm fine, but I can feel that I will be falling off this building maybe in another 30 seconds or so.
This is a good use of predator sense, not because it tells you a lot of information, but how you receive the negative feedback is information in and of itself. You are unable to make any sense if it has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, but you are keenly aware that they are currently protected from divination magic.
Okay. I've got you.
Thank you.
Somebody calls down from below. What are you doing up there? Are you crystals?
Go back inside.
Give me that Polaroid.
Shut it, Martha.
Get inside, Martha.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
D20, please. Is it for,
Don't do this to me.
How about a 17?
That's a great. No doubts. You know.
Do I have any money?
What?
Do I have any money?
No money would have been given to you from your origin. However, no, you have no money because that was never part of the split.
Right.
Zero monies.
I let you know what money looked like though, and then I took it back.
I look at the great man. I'm very sorry.
You're sorry. You're sorry. Somebody won't fix this.
Just rocket right out.
His toupee flies up from the air.
The reverberations from your jetpacks make his huge gut warm with the energy.
I'm trying to jump onto the
Kennedy hears it.
onto the roof.
Oh God! This is a nightmare.
Rumbling and assembly.
Out onto the roof of the carriage or the roof of the building?
The building.
To the left over here or to the right?
The direction that everyone else seems to be running. So that one.
You rocket up, not a problem. You hop up on there, top of the building.
Wow.
That's not a problem at all. There's also no way for me to not say that as you activate your jet boosters down there remind me where they were on your body again?
Like my legs.
Yeah, okay. So at first it's fine, right? There's just like billowing smoke coming out from below the carriage. And he's like, nothing will repair this. No apologies. And you fly up and out. And it ignites everything that is inside.
How's your plan going, Icarus?
Everything that is inside of the carriage.
I'm the great man!
Because everything is highly varnished and lacquered. There's no doubt about this. And you're out and you're fine and you're safe. And you see smoke billowing out.
What happens to his
I hope
pants?
but I hope nothing bad happens to that man. And I keep, now I'm running. I'm instructing the Steel Defender to, like, run.
Steel Defender's got to say, great, man.
All right, everybody gets one manslaughter charge. Kennedy used theirs immediately.
It's full.
Whoa, I didn't kill no one! Hang on
I
now.
watched you kill that dwarf. Enoch has now used theirs.
Can I have it pick up Icarus?
It is certainly capable of picking up Icarus. There's
Please.
no doubt about that.
I have it pick up Icarus.
Okay, there's no doubt. It can. I will even say with what it is, with how advanced it is, it has multiple appendages. It doesn't need to stop. One or two of them comes up, clamps onto you, Icarus, and then just places you atop it as it just keeps going.
And you don't hear it. It doesn't say any words because it can't. You just hear it go make like a sound as it picks you up.
That
and
means
it's just.
That means it likes you.
If it didn't, you'd be dead.
Okay. And as I'm up on the roof, I'm scanning to see if I can see. Well, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to run to the edge, to run to the corner.
This is what
over there.
Yeah. And now I'm going to pull out a piece of rope and 2 climbing pythons and try to tie one on either end of the rope to make a pole.
All right. You make it closer to the other side, to the right of where Giovanni is. You can see Tulu and Iris down below you in the street area.
I realize that's like a very quick thing to do, but I wonder with my ability to craft if I can make a pole or something. Okay.
It happens. Tying rope to steel, you're better than that.
Child's play.
You got that. And you make it to your new vantage point, and you are not able to, with what's your passive?
It's bad.
You are not able to make out anything more than what Iris is currently pointing down and out with the rocks that are hovering and the feather that's just been picked up.
All right, well, I'm just standing by then. That's my turn.
Okay. D20, please. This is, I'll tell you right now, this is a very big roll, because I get to go next.
19.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Tarnation.
And as far as the chase is concerned, the quarry finishes moving its full turn, does something else, and has made a stealth check. As far as I am concerned,
balls.
It has moved beyond where you would be able to find it in a current chase with the difficult terrain, with the degree of success that I put here on the stealth check. But that doesn't mean that they can't be found still. You have clues. But we'll see what they do with the clues after this break. welcome back to the Shifting Realms, where we've had possibly the most ridiculous, most chaotic chase scene through the streets of Port Haefene. And I think it's my job, my duty, to remind you all that as we are exiting out of the chase initiative, time is ticking for you, Kennedy.
Yeah.
As you are coming down off of this high, and where I want to start.
Patricia's drugs.
Come on, just find another one.
I'm going to give you 2 actions, 2 things that you want to do before this comes down. I made you a deal, and it would be wrong to rob you of it.
Amen.
You get dragged. Yeah.
What are you
Before
doing,
I
Kennedy? I made you a deal too. Don't worry, we'll get to that next. Kennedy.
I want to. I know my time is ticking. I can feel it in my body. I want to look towards where everybody's gathered around, and with my passive perception of 26, I want to see if I spot any other feathers down the way that lead us in a direction, and or blood droplets that lead us in a direction. I also want to survey the crowd to see if there's anybody moving through it, like pushing people out of the way.
For the first one, this was your first ask, and we'll do a second ask afterwards. You do not notice blood before you notice another one of the iridescent feathers. It looks like the feathers, I say multiple at this point, it looks like there's another one roughly 60 feet away, roughly 60 feet away, roughly 60 feet away. It almost seems as if there was some type of regular interval which they are being activated or utilized.
Okay.
Your second ask.
Is talking an action?
Screaming is always free.
Okay,
Scream
my second ask then. I want to see if there's also any of the ripped cloth in the walls at all, as well, down the way.
So first, I'll kind of combine this, and if you feel like it's not a substantive answer, I can argue back and forth with you on this one. The reason that there wasn't any blood per se in that immediate vicinity is not terribly far away, probably about 30, 40 feet or so, maybe upwards of 50. It looks like there's another piece of fabric that is crammed into that wall, the crevice. And then that would appear an additional 60 feet away, not terribly far from where you had found that next feather. So there looks to be some type of pattern between where they are slipping between these thresholds and where the feathers are appearing. And then you would hear in your head, Kennedy, young master, I recommend that you have a seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall into your arms, Silas.
I'll follow me a big strong arm.
I just look at you and I just feathers, and then I fall over.
And you watch the pupils.
How feather-like do you become?
Not at all. It's like that, like a stiff board, you know.
You guess I should help. Can I grab Kennedy by like the belt?
Sure.
Okay. They fold.
To say that you are tired or level 2 of exhaustion is not exactly like the appropriate mechanic for this. This is something where you feel like you are being reset. Quite literally, because you are. Patricia has worked with the inner biomechanics of your body, and you are about to be reset to your normal stasis. And that's going to take some time, Kennedy. In fact, it's going to take at least a short rest.
Wonderful.
The rest of you see that the people are in and around the streets begin to fill up even more. I'm not going to say that all of you have been in other chases like this before or stalked prey or quarry, but the likelihood of you being able to follow them intently, slim to none. But you have seen that there are clues that are on the ground. What would you all like to do? Holding on to Kennedy.
First, has that guy gotten out of that burning wagon yet?
Very important. You erupt.
And can we push him back in?
the people begin to scatter away from the wagon as you can hear muffled voice coming from inside.
Can I approach on the crab?
What would you like to do?
Can I approach on the crab?
Yeah, the last instruction was to proceed forward. It proceeds forward to the carriage. You can hear coughing from inside.
I just like lift open the tarp or whatever thing is. Excuse me, sir.
Smoke billows out.
I'm afraid I'm going to need this vehicle. You will be thoroughly compensated by House Stormwave for commandeering this. I suggest you proceed to your destination on foot.
Boy, help me! My fingers! I can't operate the fine mechanics of the handle.
I just give it a moment. I'm just like kind of, Yes, I should help
You can see these sausage-like appendages attempting to open the very dainty and delicate handle from the inside,
Leg-like fingers.
which doesn't look like it's ever been used from the inside.
I will thaumaturgy to just swing that open immediately.
He comes toppling out like a roly-poly onto the street.
Are you all right, sir?
And then comes forward, and as they are like continuing their roll, they cannot get up. They sit on their behind. They're finally able to see you, and you can see that there is smoke, the ash that is like covered. They're wiping it away from their eyes, and as they are raising their eyes to see you,
My boy, you've done me a great service. I will make sure that I will. You.
Do you want to finish that thought?
Of all the people, that'd be you.
I just came here to save you.
You've set my wagon ablaze.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Points up to the roof.
Well, as this is happening,
There's no way you can
I
see.
have jumped down from the roof.
That gold, I'm so sorry.
Sir, House Stormwave will make sure you're well taken care of, but I'm afraid we're going to need your vehicle.
My vehicle?
Yes.
What good is my vehicle going to be to you?
It's in quite a state of disrepair.
Well, fix it.
It's still smoking and smoldering inside.
Has the driver got out?
The driver hasn't been told to get off the wagon yet.
You there. You're okay. Come down.
And you can see, I don't think you have the greatest passive perception. They look at you, they look at your robes, and then they look at Grape Man on the ground.
I'll take care of him. Protect yourself.
Well, you told me to start to fix it, so I've now taking handfuls of dirt, which I think I should be able to get pretty big handfuls of dirt because of my climbing claws, and I'm just tossing the
climbing claws.
dirt onto the fire to try to smother it.
Do help him though.
Are you talking to the
driver?
To the driver?
Yeah.
Sees this happening. To make it clear, Enoch, you've got climbing claws 100%. But this isn't. You're in the high noble district.
Oh, it's not it's not dirt path.
But wait, they're paving
out of the
stones.
gardens.
It's paved stone. You are a construct of great immeasurable strength. You put your climbing claws into the ground and rip up some of these cobblestones, and then start digging down below into it, and then throwing dirt from below the stones into the wagon.
Icarus, I have a wagon.
So I found this
I don't
feather.
see it. Where is it?
From the rooftop.
I left it right at the castle, Icarus.
Why didn't you get it then?
The contract
Because
said
we were in a chase.
subtlety.
Don't worry, old boy. I'll make it rhymes as rain.
Icarus
knows what rain is.
Listen, whatever college you went to, you should ask for your tuition
I'm gonna
back.
sit down and prop Kennedy up.
Can I see what's happening still?
Now you can.
Yep.
Because I'm tired and EP.
Just gonna let him lean on me like the subway.
I'm gonna I
passenger.
can't even lift my arms, so it's just like a finger point at Grape Man and just.
I will help Grit Man up.
Oh, your
He's
passive
still sitting on
perception's
the
so
floor.
high. There's a smirk.
It will be
There's a smirk.
very hard.
I still am on the crab.
Okay, amazing. The crab helps
Oh
you.
my God.
Reinforces it. Yes, and
I'm on the crab.
by saying enough, you reach your hand out, and there is no attempt to also pull this up. But there is this weird, you don't control Enoch's Steel Defender. But there was this moment where Enoch was like, collect, move forward, do bidding, work with this individual. As you are reaching out to pick up Great Man, he slaps away your hand. Seeing that as a threat, the Steel Defender immediately goes in a couple of things, hints in, restrain, and lift them up a little bit off the ground, and then delicately set them back on the feet while restraining them.
I'm just looking at him now, like, wasn't such a good idea.
That's not going to help his ego.
Just a little motion.
And
it's wordless.
Falls down onto the weight of the body. Onto I think you hear the ankles cracking as they hit the pavement.
Oh no, I wanted it to put him down.
Oh, I know. That was his body.
We're going to have another conversation.
Oh.
And as he then looks at you, there is fear in his eyes. As for the second time since you have met Great Man, he looks down at the insignia of your robes.
My generosity grows thin. You should go.
And you would hear it say, Alvin, we can buy another wagon. Huh. Let's go.
Is Alvin the driver?
Yes.
How does Alvin look?
Alvin looks like he wishes you would kidnap him.
It's more of a Nim thing.
I'm afraid for the day we're going to need Alvin. We're on important Stormwave of business. You're going to have to go alone.
Persuasion or intimidation. Give me some type of charisma check. You have advantage right now because this man is at his lowest low.
Okay. I'll do persuasion.
This is his villain origin story.
I know. This is...
That will be a 23. Oh, sorry, a 21.
Okay, 21 versus Jesus. He doesn't believe what's happening. He walks over towards Alvin.
Shoot.
Alvin, you've worked for my family since you were a boy. You can't do this to me.
Alvin, my lord, I no longer work for you. And then he looks at you, does a curt bow. How may I serve you, my lord?
Well, first of all, we need to get this wagon in chase shape again. I think whoever we're pursuing is already far, far ahead of us. So.
Should I have this riffraff discarded? And he looks at Great Man.
I believe the saying is the trash has taken itself out. Come on, let's go.
Very good, my lord.
And I'll put an arm around him and just walk towards him.
You goof off into something.
Did Icarus just hire somebody?
Dang. And
if I could shrug my shoulders, I would.
I hate it when he's cool.
I feel the vibes.
Alvin now exists in this world. And you would what? There is... Great Man is living so much life in this moment, and there is that we could do a smash cut of him where it's like first the camera off to this angle, then the camera off to this angle as he's getting waylaid by life, and then his back's into the rest of the crowd and get away from me, and he fights his way through the crowd and pushes through, disappearing until you see him again in his villain arc.
Let the record be set. I saved his life.
That's just going to make him hate you more.
And stole his manservant.
I said I would return everything and it would be compensated by another party. That's like basically
you saved his life, but ruined
somebody else is going to pay for it. Don't you worry about it, kid.
Yep. Okay, well, Alvin works for you, and Great Man hates you.
Okay.
What else would we like to do?
You started your villain arc. I started mine. I'm sorry. We had our people we've affected have started their villain arcs because of us. All right, who's next?
Should we make a lot of promotions? Do we know where that person went?
Could I have some help down from this roof? I'm so sorry.
How did you get up there?
There was like a ladder up back, and I just scampered up. I don't remember.
Why don't you go down the ladder then?
Because it's all the way back there.
More or less than 1 minute.
It would be right around a minute. Let's be real.
Okay. Grab you, then jump down.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
And then when you say it that way.
Arms like the way.
That's the usual response.
just like while we're down here, I'd love to investigate this blood pile that he left behind. Great. So I'm gonna set up and do like a little ritual over it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What ritual are you going to be using?
So we had talked about Wreath getting clue.
Yes.
But if
familiar.
so I was hoping to use that one. Yeah.
Beautiful. You'd like to go through the... Are you going to use one of your rushed incantations, or are you going to take the appropriate time to do the full ritual?
I don't know. It seems like we've got like a little bit of time. Kennedying. So, like, if you don't mind, like, yeah, I'll take the time to do, like, the full ritual.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to pause for a second. I'm just going to see, and we're going to go quickly around those who haven't spoke yet.
Yep.
Giovanni, anything you want to be doing?
Well, I didn't think I'd ever be on the other side of a chase. And I'm going to, I hate magic, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Myza again for the second time today.
Amazing.
As I do so, I bleed from my neck in a little spot right under my beard. And
goat blood comes from.
And I would like to use the 2024 version of Cure Wounds, which is a 2d8. What?
It is?
Oh, fine.
The book hasn't released yet, even if you have it.
It will release by the time this... never mind.
We're in the past, everyone. Not for long.
This isn't live.
Time joke!
Oh, but I rolled a 7. So that actually, plus 4, that actually restores all the hit points anyway.
Amazing. Amazing. I'm happy for you.
Alright, I'm gonna be like, I'm thinking about doing some investigating myself, but I won't.
Okay. Leave me out, why don't you? All right.
No, I'm gonna get my wagon. I'm gonna run.
Go back and get your wagon. That's gonna take about the time that we've got going on here.
Yes.
Kennedy, I'm gonna steal this from you. You're pretty much useless. All right. Nim, you're going through the process. Enoch, anything specifically you want to be doing or saying?
No. Now I'm just kind of like standing around, like looking at everyone.
All right. You got a new friend, Ireless.
Since we're going to take a little bit of time here, I am going to take out my small loom and weave the feather into it.
Interesting.
So cool.
Interesting. Okay. That's clever. Beautiful. You got some time, you got some downtime. It's going to take about 10 minutes and a smidge. Icarus, what are you doing?
I'll keep having the butterfly just flying around, trying to see anything unusual, and just trying to get the wagon set up.
Alvin knows his way around this. He immediately goes over to get some water from one of the local establishments, gets that fire taken care of. He just rips up some of the things that he believes to be unnecessary to fix or that were unnecessary to begin with. So now it's more of like a flat bench seat instead of all the additional plush stuff, but it works. All the damage is being removed and just ripped out of here.
And just continuing to cast Thaumaturgy over and over, I'm pretty much just going to be instructing the citizens, like, go back inside. We need the streets cleared. There is a great crime committed to House Stormwave.
Go ahead and give me either a performance or a persuasion.
Okay.
Let's see. The things that have happened, there's no doubt that people are going to listen at this point. They've seen not only the dashing, they've also seen the altercation and how you handled that man. Drop.
I didn't touch him. He hit me.
Oops.
What is it? I rolled a natural 1, so I'm going to go. No, I can't embarrass myself in front of my friends.
You're gonna use it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I'm going to give disadvantage to Kennedy because what the fuck do you need it for?
You felt like shit. You feel worse. So,
yeah, that's better.
In the timeline that you prevented, someone who you're not quite sure, but for some reason you think that it's Martha, is like coming up behind you, and you're just like, yeah, everybody, get inside. We are working here. And he's like also directing people with you, and you rewind that timeline.
No.
You turn around and point right at Martha when you're talking.
Fuck off. That's a 22, so a little better, and yeah, you feel like shit square.
My dream went from okay to nightmare.
Just one sleep paralysis demon.
People start to listen. It also helps that some of the other guards that were coming from other posts in the area come and begin to help and assist in this endeavor. They don't need to recognize you per se, but you are someone of what we describe as the robes, the insignia, a graduate of the College of the Weave. They immediately don't take instruction from you, but they fall in line with the same type of instructions that you were doing. Their focus is on calming the people so they can clear this accident in the middle of the road first, and then figure out what's going on. Some of the Royal Raiment guards come out from the keep grounds and begin to share some information, which expedites the process of you clearing people. Good. Goes well. Good. Silas.
I've got about 10 minutes-ish. It seems like this group down here is centered around a wagon. And they're figuring some stuff out down there.
The wagon and that rubble pile, for sure.
I'm going to sling Kennedy over my shoulder, and I'm going to hop down into the alley.
Wow.
I'm hearing all of the commotion.
Kennedy smacks into your back.
Ooh, that's scale mail. Ooh.
I hope that's when the disadvantage kicks in.
I cast instant hangover.
Don't do medkits.
And I'm going to retrieve that section of cloak or cape that was over there in the corner. I can hear Icarus directing people out of the way. I assume I see the guards start to come out of the
100%.
castle grounds. I want to sneak, not like I'm sneaking, but like squeak past them into the grounds. I'm going back inside with the bit of cloak.
Okay.
And I'm going back to the audience chamber.
Okay. With Kennedy?
With Kennedy over my shoulder.
Just to be clear, literally, that is they have a lover's quarrel on the steps. And
our issues were resolved.
Weird.
Not even 10 minutes later, comes in with Kennedy slung over their shoulder.
I'm probably gonna be like with my wagon, like running into them on the way out. Like, oh, you didn't, Silas. You didn't. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna keep going.
Kennedy's got like scale mail rash on side of their face. As you are crossing back over the thresholds, picking up my pen, Kennedy, in your head, you would hear Patricia. Patricia would say, "Young master, I have been able to finish mapping this district."
Thanks.
Just in my mind, just thanks so much. There's not much I can do right now.
Having completed that, I am able to detect an energy signal, which seems to have been disrupted. Not more than, there's a slight pause, 1,200 feet away.
Hang on, Patricia, give me a second. I'm logging that for later.
As far as I know, Kennedy is saying this aloud, unless they say otherwise.
No, I am.
Hold on, Patricia, I'm logging that for later.
Hang on, you said how many feet?
About 1,200.
1,200.
And I will say out loud, which district would that be in, Patricia?
It would appear to be right on the cusp, the edge of this district that we are currently in. Did you know how many citizens currently populate this district?
No, how many?
I would love to tell you. One moment.
All right.
735.
Great.
Quiet.
What?
You keep heading in, then about this time you complete your ritual. And what you have going on is this reskin, a slightly different version of what the clue spell typically is. What does it look like as you go through your ritualistic casting of clue?
So I think that I get down by the puddle and of blood, and then I use that to draw the sigils out. Just
It's reduce, reuse, and recycle. Exactly. Very much like that. I just like keep like moving it around, and then okay, like move some pebbles out of the way, or use them to like continue the sigil on. Yeah.
Are they still hovering?
No, that's pretty good.
If you'll allow, this is how I'm going to describe it for the rest of the time. As those of you who were there watching this take place with Nim is essentially finger painting with the small amount of blood that is down there. And after about 7, 8, 9 minutes, as it's approaching the 10-minute mark, you would watch that some of the droplets which were on Nim's fingers from them drawing the sigils, creating these wards essentially, begins to bead and go up Nim's arm, and you would see as it then courses into her eyes. And then 2 of those drops of blood go into Nim's eyes, your eyes just become full blood red. And you would see that there's a slight glow that comes off of the sigils that you have now created on the ground beneath you. And as you look out, you've got a range you can see from you. And you can see all of the footprints of individuals who have walked here within the past 24 hours. And you can dial it forward and you can dial it backward to see specific instances in time that you would like to review.
Time.
Each of the footprints will have a different key, if you will, a color, maybe a scent, whatever you want to flavor it as. They are distinguishable to you as distinct.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn the dial. I think she does do the hand motion, and it kind of moves her head as she's doing it, and try and like lock in on just the most recent 10 minutes when I see looking for the footprints that go to the blood pile.
You've got this activated, it's not a problem at all.
Yeah.
You bring it forward, you bring it back a little bit, you dial it in, and eventually you can look directly down and you can see where there was footprints that look like they were, they've been injured. Something had happened, the foot comes up and down quickly for a second, and then you watch as the steps continue along the edge, always along the edge of a wall. And then about 30 feet away, the footsteps disappear. But as you move forward with it, you watch them reappear 60 feet away, coming out of one of those threshold slips from the wall. You can see the same distinct footsteps.
Wonderful. I've got the trail now.
Blood red eyes.
Jabanu watched all of that, just slack-jawed. Like, what?
Has she done this before?
What? She looks like she could do it pretty well, so I bet she has.
I mean, practice does make perfect.
Kennedy's gone.
I ain't there.
Well, don't you know, haven't you all been traveling with one another for quite
Just got a weird shiver.
Only a few days. And you just see Icarus staring at you, just like writing something in his book, and then everything's new to us as well.
That's comforting, I suppose.
Nim, I've done that, like, drawing with blood before on the ground. Yeah. But I've never had it suck up my arm and then go into my eyes.
Oh, maybe we can try it later. It's really very interesting to get a full view.
I'm not there. I'm not there. This is fine.
This is really interesting.
Silas doesn't need to see me.
Covering Alvin's eyes.
Everyone's blood witches.
You don't need to see this.
And you go into attempt to cover Alvin's eyes, and Alvin says, "My lord, I have seen much worse in the service of..."
I am glad to have you then.
And he just shivers instead of saying a name.
Is it like a grape man shiver?
It is not. It is similar but different.
Does it creak grape man?
Forward arm out, bows. My name is Alvin, and I
bow
serve
back.
my lord here. My lord, what is your name?
You may call me
Icarus Penumbra of the College of the Weave.
Oh my god.
Are you also in service to our lord?
No.
I think
He winks
I
at you.
am.
He winks at you.
I think I am.
Yeah.
Marvelous. What is the ranking and order of our stations, my lord?
the ranking.
Yes, who is, like, primary? Am I in charge of this one, or is this one in charge of me?
We operate on more of an equal playing field here. It's more about getting the job done most efficiently. So if you take it upon yourself and you think you can help us accomplish our goal, you don't need permission.
Have you ever seen a bird underneath the ground?
I don't know how that's relevant. We'll keep instructions simple for now. You may ask for instruction from anyone here. Otherwise, I trust your good senses.
He looks at you. That means not. As it's a literal question. Have you ever seen a bird beneath the ground?
She just has such precious things, you know.
And in my travels, yes, there are certain species of owls which burrow. I have witnessed them.
Oh, that's not what I'm thinking of. It's okay.
Would you like me to keep guessing?
No.
Is this your wish?
Don't worry about it. Is this something important? Should I know about this? You have made no mention of digging birds before.
Alvin,
Yes, that is my name.
will you step away 30 feet, please?
Looks at you. Steps away 30 feet and just continues to look at you.
And turn around.
Looks at you. Turns around.
And I whisper to Icarus. It's the dream that I had, and there was a bird underground.
We just hired him. We don't need to overwhelm him with
Well, I was
prophecies
just
and
thinking,
dreams.
we don't
We've already
know.
seen the blood eyes and the...
We don't know who's going to know.
I'm gonna run over to Alvin.
If anything happens to Alvin,
Alvin,
it's on me. You know, I'm gonna be mad at you.
We're kind of
Out of
cagey, but
character.
if there is a hierarchy around here, it kind of goes, it's Airless, me, everyone else.
Alvin, you are not to speak with that one. He is not one of us. He's like the little brother that just
It's
continues to
Airless,
follow
me,
us
everyone
around.
else, and then Icarus
very,
down below.
very extremely senile.
I'll co-sign that.
And then Icarus is below that.
Yeah.
So, and
he listens to everything you have to say and hears Icarus yelling.
Yeah. So, so it's rude to interrupt.
Oh, I'm all done. You can come back.
See how he didn't say anything back to me? That's because of the...
Don't mind me, just plotting.
Speaking of being rude to interrupt, please, I beg your pardon, but did your thing that you have just done, did it give you any clues as to where our quarry is? And also, as a follow-up question, do we know where Silas and Kennedy are? Is he not your charge?
Wait, is Kennedy? They were on the roof. Where's...
Smash cut. Silas and Kennedy have just arrived into the receiving yards. On the way there, at first, you would have seen that there are some of the royal guards that would have brought their pikes, their halberds down to attempt to prevent you. And as soon as they noticed it was you, they went right back up.
Darn right.
Continue to walk forward and in. When you get to the area where the receiving yards previously were, the doors are locked and there are guards in front of those doors. And they do not part whenever you approach. What would you like to do?
I need in. It's important.
One of the guards appears to be a middle-aged individual, male, says, Master Slayer, there is no one currently in the receiving yards. We have taken the family and we've placed them in their bed chambers for protection.
I need to see them. I don't have a lot of time.
And the one gestures to the individual that is there, and it looks to be a younger guard, female, and comes over to you, directs you, and says, this way, if you would be ever so kind.
I follow.
And takes you to what is already been discovered by Nim and Kennedy, Lady Ari's bedchamber.
Yeah.
There would be a number of guards outside there as well. As you approach, they would wait until you are close, and you would hear one of them call out, "May I ask what is the nature of this meeting? I would be more than happy to pass a message. It is our policy that during times of," and just lets this energy soak in, "these doors are to remain shut. May I please pass a message?" And you can see that they're looking at you and looking at the ring, which I believe you have strapped around a necklace.
I do.
Looking back to you, they want to follow the instruction of you wanting to get in here, but this is between like the highest of orders and the highest of orders, and keeping the family safe is more important.
Bring them here. It's about the thief.
And you would see one of them slips inside. Kennedy, as far as did you actually drop Kennedy, or is Kennedy still on you?
No, Kennedy's still there.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Kennedy, you're just hearing all this. Great. One of them slips inside, and you can hear, and coming out would be Lord Desta Esters.
Yes.
What would you like to say?
What was taken?
He looks distraught, but it's the type of distraught that he is not the type of individual that wants to be caged in a room. He looks like a caged animal who wants to be outside, prowling, working, giving chase himself. And he pauses and he says, something of dire import has been taken. Here, come in. And he pushes the rest of the guards away, more so with presence than actually forceful. And you can see that it is just Lady Ari and Desta Esters inside. And Lady Ari is essentially just like sitting cross-legged, looks like she's bored.
Is there like an extra chair or anything plush around here?
Sure, there's plenty of plush chairs.
Just gonna
Bed chamber?
I'm gonna prop up.
No, it's a plush chair.
It's a big chamber.
It's a big chamber. You get plopped in.
I'll prop him up.
You propped up? Or do you want Kennedy to be able to see what's going on, or do you put Kennedy like face down?
I'm being like, I want Kennedy to be comfortable.
Not like a dick.
Really? Do you?
I plan.
Weekend at Kennedy's.
And Lord Desta Esters would go and sit adjacent to his wife. Are you going to stand, or are you going to find a chair as well?
I'm standing.
Go, you stand kind of there. And he says, Master Slayer, Silas, it is our family heirloom. It denotes our station as one of the noble families. It is a weapon.
I need a description.
And he goes over to a bookshelf that is in his wife's room, and he starts looking through the rows. And he essentially pulls out one of the older looking books. And he pulls it out and he flips through it for a second. And he's like, no. And you can hear him grumbling to himself. It's like families, names, lineage, generations, the transferring of power, blah, 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 blah. And gets close to the beginning more so, finds it. It just holds the book towards you so that you can take it.
Very similarly to how I handed him my grimoire, I'll take it from him, and I won't try to turn the pages or anything. I just try to observe what he's presenting to me.
On the page there appears to be a sketch of what looks like a trident. And then above it, it has a title, some type of label, and it is known as the Weave Piercer. And it says, creation unknown, capabilities unknown, locked away for safekeeping, protection of House Stormwave.
All right, so you're looking for a trident then?
We're looking for tridents, yes, but it's what the weapon represents. As far as we are concerned, the title is our best guess as to what it fully does. We have not been able to fully understand its capabilities or its powers. Those who are capable of casting or channeling magics are unable to do so in its vicinity. It negates all other arcane powers. And then you watch as he subconsciously, he can't help but look up. It will deactivate everything powered by the weave. As you all have the sinking realization that the weather net, the thing that protected you from the Shadow Rock, is made of pure mana.
No. I think Silas would, like under his breath, have a small exclamation at that. Just
Umbraxus Hiatus.
So if you could say something to the thief, what would it be?
Do you have any last words?
remarkably brave and unhelpful.
You asked and I spoke candidly. I would give
Then let me be candid.
Please. And he looks like somebody who is growing more and more disgruntled, yet again, I cannot stress this enough. The situation.
Yep.
It's been a hard day.
I've left a token on them. I can deliver a message, and before they get unobtainably far, I can tell you exactly where they are. That won't be of immediate help. I would get your best hounds and follow this. And I'll hold up the scrap.
Beautiful.
And I'd like to see them before they left.
Okay. He'll take that from you. He's going to go about the process of getting that started, all that good jazz. He would then also say, before this interaction is over, if possible, I would like them brought before me. I would like to have words with them as to why they have done this, who they're working for. It seems too much of a happenstance that the Lyrans are but a week's journey away, and our family heirloom has been pilfered. Bring them to me. Please.
This is a personal request.
It is, because I have not parchment nor quill to draft it myself. I'm asking you. This is why I asked for Rihanna. Please. Do this for me. I knew this was going to be more personal than anticipated. I apologize that you have been placed in this position, but please help me, Slayer.
I'll do what I can. This one saw more than I did. He thinks they're making their way to the warehouses.
You can't move.
No, I'm just in the same position, just.
Would you like additional help or guards, or would you like to do this on your own with the crew that you have assembled?
They're doing their own investigation out there at the moment.
At this exact time, playing in the blood down there on the ground.
I'll take the hounds and the handlers. We'll need horses.
Done.
I need a big horse. You have your own metal bug horse.
And unless there's anything else, goes about the process of getting some of the hound masters, getting some of the hounds themselves, brings up a couple of riding horses as well. Doesn't necessarily know, saw how many people came in with you, doesn't know how many people actually need or want them, so just brings out an additional 4 from the stables that are here. A respectable 4. Okay. And is there anything else? At this end, they bring out the horses and say, well, this one certainly won't be able to ride.
You can see it in my eyes.
Can you still mental link with Lady Ari?
I totally knew what a horse was. I'm sorry, Icarus.
These characters
That's
are
exactly what I do.
Very
Lady Ari,
strange.
please, I have to have one of those horses. Just slump me
It's a
over
land
and give
horse.
me a goddamn it.
Can that happen at the same time that everyone's that they're like, where's Kennedy? And I'm like, Kennedy! And then
The party line comes in, please give me a horse. Please, Lady Ari.
The only reason why I asked for horses, we established that there was a horse pulling that card, so they do exist.
They do. Fun fact, they exist.
Got your ass!
And inside every horse is a Vespa.
and that's where the zips come in.
When we've assembled the hounds and the horses, getting them on the trail, the only thing I would want to do after that is cast Speak with Animals.
On the hounds, or which one are you directing it towards? All of them in general? Or?
It's Range's self.
Oh, I
it's
know.
me. Yeah.
But who are you talking to first?
This is going to be a general assembly.
The hounds?
Horses don't speak dog language.
Actually, I speak with all of them. They understand my Disney princess energy.
The natural
Thank you.
language of animal. Hola. You've gathered the horses.
Silence.
You clear your throats, and then all of the animals look your general direction.
And I begin just giving them a rundown. I give them a description of them. I give them the capabilities we know. Trust your nose, not your eyes. And I'm pacing.
You're pacing. The hounds and the horses are also trailing and tracking as you're going back and forth. There is subtle nods as they're going up. You're going up and down this list. You've given them their instructions.
Yes.
You've given them the clues. You've given them capabilities. You've told them to be careful of what you see versus what you smell. My God, by the end of this day, we will have our quarry. And there's this beautiful Braveheart scene as you run up and down with your house. They all paw at the ground and howl in unison appropriately. And they're just saying, yes! Today we run! Squirrel?
Am I there? And can I understand this?
I don't think you speak horse or dog or speak with
Do I see the motions, though?
They look very excited.
Tails wagging.
Yes. They look very happy. Very happy at whatever is coming out of Silas's mouth.
All right.
It's a series of hums.
It's working. And you all begin to make your way back out the front gate to where eventually you would
Kennedy
slumped over.
What's taking them so long? Silas and Kennedy, that classic chaotic duo.
Kennedy slumped over a horse. Silas leading these hounds with the hound masters coming down.
There's your answer.
You see
my Ace Ventura entrance as the gates get thrown open.
Still eyes just full of blood.
Oh.
What do you... The rest of you seeing Kennedy and seeing Silas approaching like so with new help, renewed vigor for this chase, for this hunt. What's going on through your minds?
Cool.
Well, these people are even freakier than I thought.
Over the mental link. Kennedy, your dreams are coming true.
I don't look at you, but I say back.
I'm a provider.
Yes!
I'm like, what are those? What are all those misshapen goats?
They chopped wings off of every single Pegasus in the city.
And I think where we'll end tonight's session is a beautiful opportunity for a cliffhanger. Your eerie token. What would you like to do with it as we wrap up tonight's session? You had a couple of options.
I will not expend the token yet. Because I can speak through it.
Yes.
Without expending it.
Yes.
So
what?
I'm going to give the message to the individual. And I'm going to say, well, if you surrender quietly, you don't have to die. And then I would like to remote view.
Cool. Beautiful. You remote view through it. It looks like it is in the center of a warehouse, and you kind of have the way we're going to play it. It's not that you're just like forced into one general perspective. You have this beautiful like 360 opportunity to perceive in and around from your token. It has been removed from their leg, and it seems to be down below on the ground. There are boxes, there are crates all around. What's your passive perception?
15.
With a 15, you see that there appears to be, looks to be an insignia. Looks like there are scrolls and quills lining up against each other, almost like it's a coat of arms. That has seemed to be on most of the crates and most of the barrels and boxes that are here. And you can see that there's a small puddle of blood, must be where they took this item out. And as you continue around, you see that the individual has removed whatever they had wrapped around their head, and they have pulled down the cloak. And the last thing you see is one of those pale blue boots with wings coming crashing down on the token. You see a warehouse, and then the remote view is expended. And that is where we'll call tonight's session. Ooh, what a chase, friends. What a chase. And you made it about halfway through. And had Great Man not come and blocked your path, who knows how much further.
Great Man.
Dozens of feet further. At least.
Don't worry, he's not a problem anymore.
He is
He'll never come
quite
back.
literally the biggest problem in the first arc of this campaign.
Size-wise.
No. This was a lot of fun. I think the chase was really exciting, and I am super eager to see what we do now that we know specifically that it was a warehouse from the remote viewing and that we can track them down. We've got feathers, we've got hounds tracking the scent from the cloak itself.
Footprints. Villains always hanging out in
Him with the
warehouses.
bloody eyes.
Stay tuned next time to figure out what happens to a cornered thief in a warehouse with a mysterious insignia that certainly someone here probably recognizes. See you all later. Thanks for hanging out.